Yes, everybody. Welcome back to another match for this Tottenham Hotspur season. We are now in the Cup, the Carabao Cup, a competition I would love to see us go deep into. And we've seen, for the most part, a version, I would say, of a strong lineup. It's not the strongest. There are definitely some players left out there that potentially he could have brought in. The Danzos, maybe a Savio in there, Pedro Porro and Van de Ven, he did say would be on the bench for this game. So he did pre-warn in that department. Of course, Madison made a glass, as Davis said, not even good glass. There's better glass than Madison in the squad. You would say that he's not going to be available. And then no Tonali or Senesi, hoping that's just leaving them out like maybe we've done with Romero and people like that in the past for the bigger game on the weekend. So give us your thoughts, everybody, straight away, your thoughts on the lineup. Is this too many changes? Is this kind of realistic for the most part? Bergvall being given another chance by the looks of things instead of Conor Gallagher. I think Bergvall most likely will be playing in the number 10 role or maybe a bit higher up than the likes of Fernandez and Bentancur. At least I'd hope that's the case, because the mistakes that Bergvall makes near his own goal, I kind of want him as far away from our own goal as possible. The times that he gives it away. But I wonder if there's something to even read into there that he is picking Bergvall instead of Gallagher for this game. So Dave, yeah, you're quick.
Higher up the pitch.
Just getting him higher up the pitch away from the number 8 role. He had a shot in the number 8. He dramatically failed.
Yeah. I just wonder, will you, with Bentancur and Fernandez coming in there, will they be tasked with progressing the ball deeper and you get Bergvall a bit higher up the pitch, get him on the press? It'd be interesting to see how he does, if that is how it sort of pans out.
Well, when we saw the match against Brentford, I know I'm a big fan of Bentancur's, and I'm absolutely becoming a fan of Fernandez's, but you immediately saw that they are just so much more composed on the ball. They can handle the pressure. They can bring a bit of tempo into the game, playing nice 1-2s with each other. Bentancur, whenever he's put under pressure, knows how to get out of it, whether it's with a pass or a half turn. Just seems like Bergvall at times, like I brought up, he almost seems to think like he's Neymar. And I think someone brought it up. Maybe it was Sam or Billy in one of the panel streams, where he was so good in the Swedish league that he was just having fun almost with some of the moves that he would be trying to pull off against guys that he seems to still think he is in the Swedish league with the way that he's been playing. And that's why I think he's gotten his pocket picked so many times that it's led to goals being conceded. But I am actually, if you had to play Bergvall, right now I'm no fan of his, but I would have preferred Bergvall instead of Gallagher if it was the choice between Gallagher and Bergvall. Just because Gallagher, I don't see what he would offer for a game like this one. We need, against Charlton, guys that are more technical, guys that could theoretically produce more of a moment of magic. Not saying Bergvall is going to do that, but he's definitely more capable than someone like Gallagher in the number 10. Gallagher just offers nothing in possession. And when you're playing teams like Charlton, where you do expect to have the ball, I think it's better to go with someone like Lucas for this game. That's really the only decision there, maybe apart from Ben Davis playing alongside Van Hecke. Maybe some worries there, because Ben Davis, as we know, Dave and I, not maybe the biggest fans. Ben Davis, haters, lovers, make yourselves known in the chat, please. And then with Van Hecke, who had, in my opinion, the worst performance between him and Senesi, something to be read into there. Maybe he's giving him another shot. Maybe he's just wanting to try to ease him into the team as quickly as possible. I think those are the only controversial choices, to be honest.
He was always going to give Van Hecke another opportunity. The fact that he cleared out Romero to bring Van Hecke in. He's going to play nearly every single game this year. It's his guy. So I think, we're going to have to get used to that. But likewise, he better start performing very quickly. That's probably the worst debut performance I've ever seen from any Tottenham player in my life. It was that bad. When it comes to Davies, I'm surprised. I can understand maybe why he's brought him in, to maybe try and bring that little bit of experience or a little bit of
wearing the captain's armband.
Wearing the captain's armband. But I tell you, if I'm Kevin Danzo, I'll be knocking on his office door tomorrow and saying, look, if you're not going to use me, let me go. Especially the fact that Davies is coming ahead of him.
He's a useful player, Danzo. He'd be useful to any team, in my opinion. If De Zerbi doesn't want him because he just knows he's not really the right guy on the ball in possession, I would kind of disagree, because I think Danzo can surprise you actually from time to time in possession. It looks awkward when he does it, don't get me wrong, but we've seen him actually play out from the back sometimes quite well with a pass or two. Not that he does it to any sort of close to level of a Romero, Van de Ven, Senesi type, but we know he can not be terrible, at least on the ball. And then defensively, he showed last season he was actually better than Romero and Van de Ven, at least form-wise defensively last season. He was more reliable. That's what we were calling him, Danzo, Mr. Reliable. So I'd be disappointed if Danzo has really fallen that far down the pecking order, really. But I trust the manager. I trust De Zerbi. Not trying to throw any shade, but Danzo was next to Palhinha and maybe one other player I might be forgetting, was probably one of my favorite players from last season. So I feel bad for him.
I do worry about us from set pieces tonight, though, Jack. I think a lot of it is relying on Kinsey to come out and punch everything away. You know, that back line, none of their assets is in the air. Destiny Dog has been caught out at the back post, I don't know how many times, you know, aerially. Same with Van Heck is useless in the air. Ben Davies isn't known for his aerial ability. You know, Archie Gray at right back as well, not great in the air. So I do worry about us from if they pick up corners and free kicks and put them route one into the box. I do worry about it in that regard. But in terms of the game in general, I am okay with the lineup. I do think it's more than enough to be able to beat Charlton tonight. It's the same old question, Jack. Is the forward line going to come to the party tonight? You know, are they going to create chances? And if we do, are we going to take them?
Yeah,
that's the big difference. I think the big difference between tonight's lineup and the Brentford lineup is we've got the midfield now in there to control the game. When they came on at halftime, Bentancur and Fernandes, second half was a different story. We were able to alleviate the pressure. We were able to push them back to a large degree. Now, I will say at that point the game was done for them, so there could have been a case where maybe they took their foot off the gas a little bit and just shut up shop and didn't want to leave any gaps. But the reality is we're able to control the ball a lot better when they came in. So I expect to see that here, and I expect us to have the lion's share of possession. It's just whether the forward line are going to do anything with it.
That's a fair point. As much as under Ange, under Frank, under even De Zerbi, as much as we always criticize certain players in the defense or some of the individual mistakes, it's been a constant that the forward line has been a letdown, has just been a disappointment. So it is always probably important to mention that. It's not just the defense every time or whether we have doubts in certain players or not. The forwards have not done their job for almost 3 seasons now in a row. And Solanke, I would say, I'm not sure. I said this to Dave in the back end, or maybe I said it on stream. I know Richarlison was terrible against Brentford, but Solanke better be at least all right tonight against Charlton. I would imagine that this is a far easier opponent, also playing at home against Charlton for Solanke. Solanke, at least, can he do one thing that maybe Richarlison wasn't able to do against Brentford? Can he at least hold up the ball for us? Because we know his IQ, his intelligence to score, like Martin said, I thought that was actually pretty apt to put it that way, where it doesn't seem to have the IQ to put himself in the right areas in the box, but at least do one thing that he was supposed to have done when he first came in here, which is hold the ball up maybe a bit better for us. And if he can't do that against a Charlton, I said to Dave in the back end, Lord help us, please, because I would imagine this is a far easier team to play against for him than Brentford would have been.
Honestly, though, I think it's a bit of a myth about Solanke's hold-up play. I think, honestly, personally, I think there's a bit of UK bias towards Solanke over Richarlison. The reality is, he's just as bad and just as clunky and fumbles over the ball just as much as Richarlison does. But people don't highlight it when it comes to Solanke, and they give him a free pass. And to your point about him better playing well, De Zerbi's already marked his number, by the way. Here's what De Zerbi had to say about him in the pre-match press conference ahead of tonight's game. He's basically, he said he has to play much better than he did against Brentford. He's another important player. We stayed up with Richarlison last season. I love him. He has to play much better than Brentford. Everyone made mistakes, me included, as a first. But for us, the number 10 especially, when they defend man-to-man, we need the striker to protect the ball and help us get up the pitch. So, to your point, Solanke's already got him earmarked in that regard. Richarlison failed to hold the ball and get us up the pitch against Brentford, so he's took him out of the side tonight. He's brought Solanke in. If he can't do that tonight, then it's Marmouche on the weekend. It has to be. It just has to be Marmouche on the weekend, because I do think Solanke gets a free pass in that regard about his hold-up play. I think it's a myth.
Okay. I know it's probably fair. We haven't seen it really in the Spurs shirt for that long. If not, maybe only in the first season, I'd say, to a degree under Ange. And then after the injuries, it really disappeared. Savio, hope to see him coming off the bench. That would be fun. The new signing, Williams Barnett, was supposed to come in off the bench in the Brentford match. Would love to see him feature, please.
Where do you think he comes in tonight? On the wing or number 10? I think you could be looking at Bergvall coming out and him coming in at some point.
I could definitely see him one or the other. Either Tell, let's say we have a decent lead, Tell is able to be relieved. He could come in off the left. Bergvall is probably fine to play 90 minutes. And then you would, or let's say Bergvall is having a stinker and you maybe need to keep Tell on the pitch. You put Luca Williams-Barnett through the middle. That's how I could see it happening. There's also a chance that Mikey Moore could get more than 45 minutes tonight, maybe 50, 60. Once again, not saying he's going to get any more after that, but let's hope that maybe he can take an opportunity that comes his way that he didn't take against Brentford. Any final comments, Dave, on the lineup before I greet the chat?
Yeah, not really. Just give us a much more better performance than what we've seen on the weekend. I want to see commitment. I want to see hunger. I want to see desire to put things right. De Zerbi spoke about having to learn to win all over again. That starts by executing the basics and willing to run hard, Jack. You're not going to win this game tonight. Like every game, there's an element of you have to earn the right to play. And what I mean when I say that usually is you have to be able to outrun the opponent and take the ball off them, push them back. And then, once you do that, then you start getting the line of possession. Then you start getting time to pick your passes and all. We don't show that ability. We need to show that tonight to get a foothold in this game. We're at home. It's going to be a sellout. Use the home crowd to your advantage tonight. If we can't do it on the road, use tonight as the springboard. You have to. You can't fail tonight. At the end of the day, Tottenham have rich history in the Carabao Cup. It's the last domestic cup we got our hands on all the way back in 2008. Many fans want to go for it again. So, and it's not all on De Zerbi. If we fail tonight, these players are asking for opportunities. They're getting them. At some point, they have to fucking start taking it. And hopefully tonight's tonight, because no one wants to endure another campaign like we did last season. Got knocked out of the cups early, and the league form was absolutely shit.
Yeah.
So we want to win games. Today is the day. Tonight's the night it starts. Let's fucking go.
Let's get the takeout orders in finally, boys. Come on, let's get a good win today. We're on our way to Wembley.
Tonight.
We're on our way to Wembley. Need the takeout orders. All the takeaway places are going to be going out of business because of Spurs. That's how massive we are. Good to have everybody in the house. So already nearly 200. Would really appreciate it once again. Dave put it well. We don't do it in the best of ways or don't do it as often enough, but we would appreciate you guys when you come in here, smash the like button, especially if you do enjoy these, just because with the algorithm and everything, the like button indicates that it will pop up on your screens again. It will pop up to other Spurs fans out there that are looking for some companions for these games. Would love to have you guys do that because it does help us out a ton. And then if you want to support the channel any further, feel free to do what Jai Milano has done in the beginning here in becoming a member. Or if you want your comment to stand out, especially during the watch along when Dave and I are going crazy or celebrating and going absolutely happy clapper mode, feel free to do so in a super chat or whatever means you would like to. Thank you, Jai Milano. Good to see you, Antonio Montana. Dave Janola, big up Jack and Dave, hoping for a decent win over the Addicts. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah. Come on, you Spurs. That's right. That's what they're called.
Yeah,
there's actually a few.
What are they addicted to?
There's a few Charlton Athletic fans on like some major podcasts, if I'm not mistaken. It's a bit of a niche club that way. P-Dubs, good to see you, P-Dubs. Big up the lads. Love Dave and
Rhode
Jack.
Island's
Thank
finest.
you, my man. Good to have you. Absolute legend this guy is. I bet that like the takeaway place has gone out of business. I bet P-Dubs' hot tub has not been doing as well since Spurs have been such terrible form the last couple of
Probably
years.
been plugged out.
P-Dubs. It's probably been plugged out. You get some chlorine in there. Limpy Down Under. It's actually stronger than I thought. That's what I was kind of thinking, Limpy. Yes, there may be one or two decisions that could have done differently. Like, do you really play Davis instead of Danzo? I would have gone with Danzo. I see even Ian Ferguson here saying Davis in before Danzo is shocking to me. It kind of is to me, but it's not as shocking as previous, maybe opening Carabao Cup lineups that we've seen. There have been previous ones where like, what the hell is this lineup? Like, have they gone maybe a bit too far? I remember we felt that way with Thomas Frank coming up against Newcastle away from home. You're like, what do you really expect from that lineup to be able to get a result? It was close, but the whole time we're like, if we had just played a stronger 11, there was a chance we actually could have gotten something from that. And then the same thing with Ange. Remember the infamous game with Ange against Fulham that people still don't forget about to this day. It is a slippery slope with a manager, especially in the opening game. I just think that's the other thing. It's opening game. It's not further down the road in the season when maybe it can be a little bit more understandable.
Well, see, usually we're not in this round. Usually we're in the next round, so it does come a little bit later for us because we're in Europe, and European teams don't come in until the third round. So that's why we're in this a little bit earlier than usual. But, in that regard, you got Charlton tonight, and hopefully you can use that as a springboard. They made 10 changes tonight, so there's no excuses for us here whatsoever. Charlton Athletic have made 10 changes going into tonight's game. They've made it clear their priority is Preston on the weekend. So there's no excuses for us to hide tonight as Tottenham.
Yeah,
none.
Absolutely. Going to try to find the game here in just a second. But John Milano saying, love you blokes, just became a channel member. You guys make it so much easier for waking up as a Spurs supporter from Australia at 4 a.m. What's crazy about you guys, 4 a.m. is not even the worst, right? For you guys, 4 a.m. is almost like a better time for some of you guys, if I'm not mistaken, Jai. I think Dark Sun G and others, usually the best you guys can get is like that 11 p.m., 10:30 p.m. kickoff is usually the better ones. And even those ones, I'm like, that's still waking up the next day or going to bed at 1, 2 a.m. If you're not absolutely buzzed after the match as well, it's tough for you guys. So thank you guys. So many of you Australians, New Zealand, Asian supporters, so many of you guys really, really kind to us.
These are some of the things I don't think these professional players take into account. That you do have people all over the world waking up at crazy hours. I often wonder how someone like Jai wakes up at 4 p.m. By the time you finish the game, that's 2.5 hours long. So you basically may as well get up. And then you have to go and do a full day's work ahead of you. I don't know how they do it. And I think there should be a little bit more respect from our players towards fans like that. You do it yourself, Jack. You do it yourself.
No, I'm actually lucky and able to do it with you because you probably keep me awake. There have been times when I've had to do this at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I also grew up on the West Coast of the USA where occasionally you get those 4 a.m. games or whatever. And there were plenty of times when I was a kid, I'm just like, I pretended I watched the game. I definitely fell asleep at times for like 20, 30 minutes of it. And I know plenty of guys do. And at least in Dave's case, he keeps me awake. You guys keep me awake and juiced up. So it is definitely a hard task. And Dave's right. Seems like some of these players don't seem to realize that, to be fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Spurs legends there. Maxi Miller, Gary Mabbitt.
Should be rolling out the likes of Robbie Keane, Jonathan Woodgate, Ledley King celebrating the 2008 success.
I'd still put Paul Miller at right back. I've heard great things about Paul Miller as a fullback. I'd put him at right back instead of Gray tonight.
Ben Davies taking pride with the captaincy on his arm. I suppose that's one thing to know. It's good. At least there's a bit of pride there.
And I think there was as well.
I wonder who's took his spot in running the library while he's here.
I saw some jewels were sent in by Spurs 890 or Spurs Man. Appreciate the jewels. Appreciate the support. However you guys want to do it, it does go a long way. And like always, continue to make yourselves known in the chat.
It's the throat goat one, Jack. I think. No, sorry, not the throat goat. The goat ones.
Rush over that. Dave. I've been with you guys for over 3 years, and you both are like family to me. Oh, that's very kind, Jay. And he's saying we're Jay. I really appreciate it, lads. By the way, my name is pronounced Jay. Sorry, and I'll be here for more mornings to come. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for clarifying as well. Don't want a Savio Savino situation.
I will say my memory isn't great, Jay. So in 2 weeks' time, you could be Jay again. Just remind me again if you don't mind. I do try, but you know yourself. I'm all over the place. I'm a scatterbox.
People are maybe not going to let you away with that one, just like they didn't let me away with when I called Dave Babe the other day. That wasn't great.
People are still texting me going, "Hi, Babe." I mean, Dave.
Yeah, oh God. It almost worked out better for me than it did for you, which was tough. K32 saying, "We are the famous Tottenham Hotspur. We are going to Wembley." I was saying that at the end of the stream. K32.
We're on our way. We're on our way.
Wembley, on our way.
How we get there, I don't know. How we get there, I don't care. All I know is Tottenham's on their way. God, that stadium looks good, my man. Terry Dyson getting the recognition he deserves as well. Definitely. I think he was part of the double winning team, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you are correct. Great trivia. Someone, Tartan Spurs, or sorry, Limpy Down Under, saying if his name was Van Danzo, he would have been selected. Yep. The other thing with Kevin, like, he just seems like such a likable guy, too. I know some people like a player just by being a likable guy, but I find him to be the type of player I'd want, your own son to play like. Let's say he's not the most talented of players in the world, but the way that Danzo's gone about his career. I loved that quote at one point when he said he was playing in front of some Austrian League Two 400-person crowd, and he was like, I need to get my shit together. I need to get my career back on track. Because at one point he was a very talented youngster. And I don't know, the fact that he speaks 4 languages, seems like he's a big movie buff with action. I don't know. He says he wanted to be Denzel Washington as a kid. It's just like, I find him just to be an exceptionally likable character.
Yeah.
He became one of my favorite players last season. So I do feel bad for him. It's
because he plays with a bit of fucking pride about himself. I feel like that's why most Spurs fans have warmed to him. He's become almost a little bit of a cult hero. But just before we kick off, I just want to welcome in Ian Ferguson.
Yes.
Sligo Spurs. May the force be with us. Good to see you. We've got Mr. Fraser coming in here. We've also got Brett Lockhead, also waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Ribeye. Big up Ribsy. My man. He's always in here as well. 4 a.m. I presume for you as well. Kieran, really appreciate the kind gesture. Mark has gone, oh Lord, Ben Davies. I think that's most people's reaction now when we see him. Simon Coley, good to see you join us for the watch along as well. Big evening for Spurs, though, guys. Hopefully, we can set ourselves on the right path here, the right track tonight. We are kicked off.
Ben Hecka.
Bergvall, move away from that area. We do not want you there.
Yeah, I don't want you deep, Bergvall. I want you as far away from the deep areas.
More, great. Bergvall.
Back to Ben
Turns
Hecka.
it back to Van Hecke.
That's fine.
Van Hecke moves it on to Kinski. Kinski did get the nod, which is mad.
Ben Davis.
Benjamin
Bentancur
playing that deep. Old.
Maybe Fernandez is a little bit of the further forward one. Over the top,
Ben Davis takes it forward. It's a fucking great ball.
No,
it's a good effort, though. I don't mind that. Stretching the play nice and early.
Ben Davis.
That's good. Bentancur for a minute was standing there with his arms up, going, "Where are you going, Ben Davies?" But it was actually not bad play.
I don't even think it was a bad ball. I just don't know if Solanke had the pace.
Here we go. What's Lucas got? He's marauding forward. Wait for Mikey Moore to get up and support.
Man.
Good man.
I think we gave it to him earlier.
Charlton's half. Let's establish ourselves here now.
Classy for Bentancur.
Good, quick football here. Ben Davies on to Van Hecke. I want to see some of these passes that I was told we were getting.
Good ball out to Mikey Moore.
Here we go. Archie Gray on the overlap.
Use
Bergvall. Whip it in, Archie.
Gray. Whips it in.
Dom Solanke again.
But he needs to be there. Udogi, not a great touch. Not a great touch.
For sake.
Let himself down with that first touch. Bentancur, class.
Do you know what I love about that, though? He came over with the intent, and he almost made the player shit himself.
That's what I'm talking about from that Brentford game that was missing. And when Bentancur came into the game against Brentford, he was doing some of that where you need to sort of show the physicality back to the team.
Yeah.
Can't be pushed around. Davis, find Bentancur. Lovely.
Good ball.
Bents. Lovely. Into Solanke. Sir!
It's a freight. You going for goal from this position, Jack? It's one of them. It's close enough, but it's also a bit far out.
Fernandez or Tell, I'd let hit it.
Batiste wouldn't be a bad shout, actually.
What we rocking there, David? Coke Zero?
Yeah, Coke Zero. My missus has taken all the sugar out of my life, so...
Hopefully just in the drinks department.
Oh... I do miss my full-fat Coke, though, Jack. I'm not going to lie. Coke Zero just doesn't give you the same sting or that giddiness with the first sip.
DYT, good to see you in the house. Simon
Big up,
Coley.
DYT. Fernandez is on the free kick.
Yeah, that means he's probably going to deliver it in. Yeah, it's
going
towards the back post. It's definitely going towards the back post.
Yeah. Everyone's lined up there.
Clipped. Win this,
ball.
Davis.
Unlucky.
Couldn't really get in front. Bentancur again. Look at him marauding. Oh, look at the strength again. He's just bullying players, Bentancur. He's showing them the Brentford methods. Ian Ferguson did say he likes the Charlton athletic kit. He says it's a bit 90s. The Reebok. Bit of Reebok in there.
Do you know what? Reebok, when I was younger, actually wasn't bad in terms of some of the stuff they produced, but they fell off massively.
I like a bit of Reebok. I like a bit of Puma.
They tried to make a comeback by sponsoring some of the UFC stuff, Reebok. By the way, is there anyone in the chat big UFC fan? Let me know. I don't really have anyone I can talk to about UFC. Oh, lucky Matisse.
Get there, Fernandez.
That's it. Box him in.
Oh, look at that.
Done.
Good pressure from the boys.
Well done, Matisse.
Unlucky.
Come on, Fernandez. Get in there next. What's this guy gone down for? No one's near him. We're already getting play acting. By the way, the referees on the weekend ain't going to suit us either. We've got, who is it? Darren England and some other idiot. And they were I think it was the ones that ruled out Colin Moani's second goal against Arsenal last year. There's nothing wrong with him. My God. It's just two legs coming together. Seen worse in the bedroom. Get up. Paddy Higgins. Big up, Paddy. When the UFC's on the Saturday nights, the big ones, make sure you give me a message.
Daniel Larson, good to see you joining us, Daniel.
Big up, Daniel. Emily says, I'm the sweetest thing you need. Yeah, don't debate that. But still.
All right, chill out, Nathan Jones.
Going mad, is he? Losing the run of himself. It's easy to do it.
Why,
Hotspur Stadium.
I think he fell off, but he was at Southampton or somewhere where he got made fun of a lot. I forget why. I think he talked a big game or something like that. I forget what it was.
Again, what's with the cameraman loving people in the stands? Can we get the focus on the football pitch? This guy's milking it as well.
Crowd seems up for it, though.
Yeah,
Crowd's
which
pretty
is
loud.
good. Honestly, though, this guy's milking it. If he's that injured, sub him. I've no time for this shit
It's a good
anymore.
start from Spurs, I will say. I mean, it's only been a couple of minutes, but I would say some decent passing.
The aggression is there, which I like.
Aggression is there, probably better said.
Charlton go along with this. Oh, my Lord. He's such a wimp. Kinski.
Yeah, probably Davis. There you go.
Benjamin.
Time on the ball here. He's going to pick out another pass to Solanke. Finds Solanke deep. Drops it back to Bentancur. Sorry, that was Fernandez. Solanke and Fernandez have a bit similar boots.
Yeah, they are.
Or sorry, not boots, but similar profile.
Fernandez, good ball out to Archie. Archie, move that up to more quickly.
Mikey Moore and him not on the same page there. Oh, but we get away with it. Mikey, got time here. Got Bentancur in the middle.
Let's go, Moore.
Air
Let's
ball down
have
the
it.
right.
Have it. May as well.
Oh,
nice.
Options the whole time as well, man.
Do you know what it is, Jack? He ran it too much and then was looking for the pass. Once he overran it like that, you just have to shoot.
Yeah.
That's what he done wrong there. You know, all the passes then didn't become available, and then when it was too late, he made the pass. Once they're off, you just got to pull the trigger.
Too many options.
Not a fan of Mikey Moore's hair either, by the way.
Mm.
Not sure it suits him.
Used to start to learn Kolsch, says Tyler. They have their own German dialect.
Van Hecke moves it on to Archie. Let's move this quickly again. Back to Van Hecke.
Kolsch easier to understand than regular German.
Benjamin. Benjamin moves it out wide to Destiny Adogi. Destiny Adogi onto Fernandez. Fernandez to Van Hecke. This is good passing movement by Tottenham.
Nice.
Mikey Moore behind
gets a little deflection on it, but it's the right layoff. Mikey, maybe wrong choice again there.
It's a poor ball by Barkley. I'll just give that back to Archie Gray there.
Good strength, though.
Well done, though.
Well
done, kid. Gets back and moves it back.
Needs to find Solanke in the box. Solanke needs to get into the box.
The thing is, though, his head's down. He's not even looking for it. There we go.
Oh.
Archie Gray should be looking with intent to get his head up and put that in the box.
Sugar Ray, good to have you, Sugar Ray. How are we?
Sugar Ray.
Boss,
the boxer.
Gave up my ticket, and now I'm regretting it, as I think we give this lot a hiding. Want to see Savio bag a debut goal, too.
Oh, you gave up your ticket? No way, Mum. By the way, I did see your comment underneath our show yesterday after we finished live. Really appreciate the kind words. Big up, Sugar Ray. Fernandez on set pieces today.
Just a second, Sugar Ray. Hopefully it was for maybe good reason.
Fernandez.
Ooh, Bentancur almost got there. Fernandez.
Destiny. Moves it on out to Matisse. Let's go, Matisse. Have a run.
Yeah, Matisse has had no touches yet. Here he is.
Give him hell. Oh. Here we go. That's him done.
Oh.
And him. Oh, my God. He's made a bitch of him. Good ball.
Into the box.
Unlucky Matisse. Strike it. Strike it. Oh, referee. Do one, referee.
I don't think it went out of play. Did not look like it went out of play.
It didn't look like it went out of play. I'll tell you what, if I'm Matisse Tal, see this guy that jumped out his way here? Go at him again. I mean, what is that? What kind of defending is that?
That did not go out of play. Are we kidding me, ref?
If I'm Matisse Tal, I'm running at him again. That is, if Ben Davies done that, we'd be losing our mind. That was shocking defending from Charlton. He needs to go down that side yet again.
Love that second fake that he did too. That was sick.
Win that. Well done, Davies.
Not into the right area though. He headed it back into midfield.
Caught out in behind here. Destiny Doggy. Good recovery pace.
Well,
that's stupid.
It's a bit clumsy, isn't it?
Stupid.
It's a bit clumsy,
Why would you just bundle them up? Is that offside though? You give offside? That'll do.
I might have given a dive. Yeah, he's giving a dive there.
Yeah, okay.
He's giving a dive.
Well done, Lino.
I like it. Lino's probably a bit of a game's back. But thank you, Sugar Ray. Really appreciate the support that you show us, my friend. But I would say maybe, I don't know, maybe you had other reasons why you gave up the tickets. Tuesday night, late night too. You get home late.
It's not the easiest to get out. It's not so getting there. It's actually getting out of there. The trains. I think
you get home at like midnight.
Half 10, 11 o'clock or something. By the time you get out of the stadium and that, you're not really leaving yourself much time.
That was a good win from Ben Hecka, by the way. And then Bergvall nearly... It's a shit he does, man. Like, he takes, like, these loose touches that nearly give it away for no reason at all.
He also just turns the wrong way. He just turns the wrong way all the time.
Ben Hecka, though, had a good win there. Into
good ball.
Slanky.
Well held up. Well held up. I take back what I said about Slanky's hold-up play. On to Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore with time. Put it back to Bergvall. Let him shoot. He's held it too long. He's held it way too long. All he has to do is lay it off to Bergvall and let him shoot.
Mikey, come on, kid. Get it together, lad.
I tell you what, he's looking like a player with them misses at the weekend affecting him, affecting his decision-making here. The confidence isn't there in the kid. Oh, my God, this guy's down again. Just haul him off. Substitute him, please. Every time we get a bit of momentum, they have a player going down, rolling around, crying.
I know a few Spurs fans are big actors, so they should take note. This guy's actually incredible acting skills on the Charlton athletic team. The crying emoji that he keeps doing here.
But their keeper also acting like Pickford there. He's got very similarities.
I mean, all the better moments have fallen to Mikey Moore, and he's just made the wrong decision every time. And I hate to say it, but like he's had 2, 3, 4 options each time as well. It's not like he has just one option.
Well, the first one he's passed when all the passing options were gone because he overran it, which means he should have shot. And the second one, he's just got a simple layoff for Bergvall to have a crack on goals. And he doesn't want to use them, and he puts a ball into the box into no man's land.
It's crazy. Aiden Murray. How you doing, Aiden? Saying apologies for the delay, lads. Just got out of a meeting, but we're massive. Always massive. Absolutely destroyed that smoothie, by the way. Probably good 32 ounces in the system.
Good to see you, Aiden.
Good fiber as well.
Oh, and the Spurs go marching in.
Tell looks, we need to get Tell the ball more, says Ian Ferguson. He looks like he could run laps around these guys.
I'll tell you, whoever that fullback came out, he's in for a long afternoon if that's the way he's going to defend against Tell. He literally just jumped out of the way.
Yeah, just the way he got him with that fake was hilarious. It was like a bit of a schoolyard moment.
Screams me, have someone going, get me out of here. I don't want to be here. But their time wasting is a joke, though. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to kill the early momentum with the crowd and everything else.
Yeah.
Suck the atmosphere right out of the place and then build their confidence.
That's
what they're trying to do here. There's water breaks going on. You've got this bozo here, Madison lookalike. Fucking, I don't know what he's doing. You've got Nathan Jones standing there with some guy with a glass case. You've got Baldy fucking Maresca.
Yeah, what, do they have a cat in there?
I'm fed up of it. Like, what's going on here? Honestly, next they'll be bringing in the coroner and having a fucking inquest.
What, do they have an emotional cat support animal in there? If he gets up again, I swear to God, and joins the pitch. This needs to be investigated. Leighton Evelyn saying, Dave, mate, that worries me that Mikey had to shoot there, and he is a professional footballer, but bang on. I think its confidence is drained, Leighton, unfortunately.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what it's given these first few decision-making moments. The misses on the weekend are playing on his mind.
I mean, it's not at all comparable, Leighton, but even when we all play pro clubs and everything together, when one person is starting to get in their own head, it happens in football, right? Where you make the wrong decision a few times in a row, you just get in your own head.
Yep.
The decision doesn't become obvious. You start to get that tunnel vision as well. It's difficult. John Bear saying, we have the Bermuda Triangle of Moore, Gray, and Bergvall on the right-hand side. Right now, the better chances are coming down the right-hand side. And I wouldn't say Bergvall has not had a terrible start. Gray, I wouldn't say he's needed to do anything of yet.
Yeah.
So it's really more Mikey Moore. I hate to say it. It's more Mikey Moore at the moment.
I don't want to get too carried away with this right-hand side because we got carried away with it in pre-season. As soon as the team ramped up the intensity, they were demolished. It is only Charlton today. Take that into account. It doesn't mean they're going to be ready and firing and put in the same level against Newcastle.
Aiden saying the haircut looks great, Dave.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that. I walked in today and the missus couldn't believe how good it looks. So, I'll take it. Thank you very much, Aiden.
Jay Milano saying, great rant from Davey. So good to be back. Dave's back. Hope the Spurs are back.
Honestly, we're still sitting here waiting for them to make this substitution. Like 15 minutes has passed, and I'd say the ball has been in play about 4 minutes. I mean, it's a joke.
They time waste as much as Dave and I were time wasting during the preseason. It's actually impressive.
Oh, it's a joke.
They're really testing our skills.
Easy kayaking home. It seems like it.
Think I see Jerome popping in. Big up, Jerome. Good to see you in the house, my friend, legend.
Good to see you, Jerome.
Tell. Go out for a corner, please.
Corner kick. Here we go.
Well done, Tell.
Let's start some dominance here. Let's assert some dominance. Let's get a Rodrigo Bentancur on the end of this. Ben Davies, no chance of Van Hecke get on the end of it, but we'll see.
Echo Man saying time wasting since the 5th minute is absolutely shameless.
It's disgusting. I understand what they're doing there. The underdogs, they're trying to suck the life out of the place. Drain the atmosphere. I get it, but this is where you're looking on the referee to actually get a grip of it. Smash it! Yes. Oh, it's hit our own player.
It was headed towards
It's hit our own player. I think it's come off Fernandez or Solanke.
Good header by Udogie.
If that's come up, ref. Okay, can we get a card?
Good hit by Tell. I'm not sure if it would have been. It probably would have been saved, but it had some venom.
I don't know. It came off, I think, Solanke or Fernandez. It came off our own player. If it's come off Solanke, I mean, Jesus Christ, just get out of the way, you big dunk.
Yeah. Ben Hecke, Ben Davis,
Benjamin.
Passing has been sharp though to begin with.
Yeah, it's good. Ben
Drop
Davis,
deep,
marauding forward.
Fernandez, I love these switches of play. He's class. Look at that.
So accurate. So accurate as well.
And Hecke, good ball into Bentancur. First touch, Bentancur every time.
Davies. Can we find Fernandez? The way the midfield is shaping up, it does look like Bentancur's a 6 and Bergvall and Fernandez are 2 8s.
Or higher up. Yep. Nice ball by Mikey.
Oh, well done.
See Bents. God damn it, Bergvall takes so long to get rid of it. Ben Davis. Ben Hecke.
Van Hecke. Someone just have a shot and liven this up. Come on. Benjamin. Just clip that out there to Mikey Moore. Incapable. Van Hecke. Incapable. Back to Davies.
Fernandez needs to show for it. There we go.
Okay, Ben.
Yep, into Solanke.
Good pass.
Plays it off to Fernandez. Just a little bit behind him, but good move.
Shit play from Solanke. That's an easy pass into Fernandez's pad.
More time wasting from Nathan Jones there, just throwing the ball away.
It's Richarlison-esque from Solanke there. Destiny. Tottenham have won each of their last 5 matches against Charlton across all competitions, scored 16 goals. Good stat.
Good stat. Hit the like button, boys, says Mark. Listen to Mark, everybody.
All this possession around the back line midfield, can we at least try and carve them open here?
Lovely from Udogie. He comes into midfield, gets a foul. Fernandez, he wants to give it over to Tell.
There we go.
Bentancur.
I'll give it to Tell.
Yeah, he's ignoring Tell there, and Fernandez gives it away. Good interception by Fernandez. Solanke.
Mikey Moore. Hit Mikey. There we go. No,
underhit it. Underhit it. I think one of Solanke or Mikey Moore needs to come to it there, though. They both kind of dropped off.
Yeah.
I don't think they created a great option for Fernandez each time.
Could be a long afternoon. Might have to get Savinho on quicker than what we thought, or Savio, whatever you want to call him. Can we get a bit of pressure on the ball here, maybe? They look out of ideas. There we go, Solanke. There we go.
Win this.
Well done. Well done, Matisse. Well done, Solanke.
Unlucky.
Let's go, Rodrigo. Here we go. There we go. I missed them days of seeing Rodrigo Bentancur just
see that range. See that movement.
Charlton trying to play out from the back here. They're struggling. He looks to have a go. Archie Gray blows past him with ease. It's not good enough there.
So
Van Hecke comes across to slow it down. Well done, Van Hecke.
On the challenge. Good play by Mikey Moore, helping out, though. Well done by Mikey. Give it back to Ben Hecke.
That's far too
good
easy.
Turn. Leaves Kinski a little short, but good turn. Solanke, get in
right
there.
Down.
Love that. Love that.
Ref, okay. That's 2 hands on me. He's dragged them down. And you're giving it the other way.
He's 6'3". He scored an amazing goal, this guy Jones, in that game against West Ham. He scored that bicycle kick.
Yeah. How have you given that the other way?
What do you want him to do? He's big. He's big. He's slow. He's clunky. That's all he's supposed to be doing there. Got to give him a break, ref. If you're a big, clunky striker, that's what you do. Brentford were allowed to do that all game to us.
Yeah.
Get turned, Bergvall. Get rid of it.
Right, release it. You don't need 15 touches. Release it. Release it, you little fucking moppy-haired fuck. Release the fucking ball. I'm sick of him. Every time, 15, 20 touches, when there's 4 or 5 options on, move the ball, you moppy-haired dick. It's because he's got curtains in his eyes all the time. I'm sick of it. Shave his head. Fucking hell.
Give him the Holland treatment.
It's every week, this guy. Every bloody week.
It might actually be the beautiful blonde curtains in his hair. Van Hecke. Can this be a good switch? Looks overhit. But Tell brings it down.
Okay.
If only the stat wasn't in the way.
Can we get the stat out of the way here? The game's starting to wind me up a little here, as you can see. A doggy, Matisse.
Oh, lovely
there we go.
from Matisse. He's offside.
Aye.
Good play from Matisse.
Good play from Matisse.
Get Savio on a halftime already, says Vin Fuego. Daniel Larson saying, my God, watching Solanke and Richie is like seeing 2 massive shits on a hike and guessing what animal shit it. Sounds almost like recent experience there, Daniel. Maybe were you on a recent hike and you were wondering what was on the pathway?
I'm just getting to the point. I'm not even just going to make a case for one over the other anymore. I just don't want to see either of them anymore. Hopefully Marmoush can come in and just bag 15, 20 goals and keep him out the team at all costs. I'm sick of it as well. I'm sick of it with them too. They're just both bags of shit up front. How can you play any football when the two of them can't do the basics of football?
Tell us how you really feel, says Ed Chris.
That is how I really feel.
Tony Olo, I swear Bergvall and Gallagher work more on their hair than they do on their touch. Sell them.
Yep. And that's why they're not good enough on the football pitch. Same with Madison. Madison putting up videos on what he's getting done to his hair. Archie Gray with all the curl and roll-ups in the hair and everything else. Yeah. Why are they doing this when they can't even pass? Surely the concentration should be on football. It baffles me. They make sure they're in pristine and they look good for all the women and the girls, but when it comes to football, they look like bags of shit. Davies.
Thanks for the support, Tony and Daniel. Appreciate you guys. Tony,
big
good
up
to see you in the house, Tony.
Oh, over the top. He's gone.
Oh, good switch.
Okay, not a bad ball.
Good touch.
Mikey, get your head up.
See Bergs?
You got Archie. Good ball.
I don't know if, again, that was the right option, though. I thought he had Bergvall in the middle, and then that looked behind Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray looked sprinting a little too fast there, too, maybe kind of out of control.
I don't mind it. Maybe Archie Gray should work on his crossing instead of getting his hair curled. But look, I don't mind it.
See a little bit behind him.
Ball. Yeah, maybe.
I also think Archie Gray may be running a little too fast there. Doesn't need to. Well done, Tell. When's the 50-50? Well done, Tell. Udogi. He wants him to go backwards, Tell. There you go. Ben Davis.
Benjamin.
Good switch of play from Ben Davis once again, though. He's picked out some nice passes, Ben Davis.
He's done all right, actually, Davies.
Van Hecke, that's poor.
Oh, my Lord.
Ben Davis is proving to be a better passer with the ball than Van Hecke.
How much did we pay for Van Hecke?
50 million.
Oh, my Lord. And this guy's supposed to be an upgrade on Romero. Oh, my God.
Supposed to be Vuskovic upgrade. Bergvall, help us here. That's probably poor. That's a foul. All starts from Van Hecke's giveaway as well. All starts from Van Hecke unnecessarily giving it away.
People telling me to chill. That's fair. Maybe you have more patience when it comes to Bergvall. I've lost mine. I see him lose the ball time and time again in the midfield. And I've just no patience for the guy anymore. It's up to the point where, look, even his hair is threatening to go over his eyes. No wonder why when he's running he can't see anything, because it's all over the place.
Daniel Larson, it's not the hair, it's the brain. That's how I think. Blonde hair with empty skull.
No, it's not the hair. I do get it. I'm just trying to... Yeah, I get it.
I mean, calling it the hair instead of the brain is actually being technically kinder when you think about it. Brett Loft, good to see you.
Jacko, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Remember I said to you I had to pop out.
No problem. Free kick for Charlton. Clear this, please. Van Hecke gets a half head on it. Might peter out for a corner. It does. Another set piece we're going to have to deal with here. Van Hecke doesn't really get the best of headers on it. And it looked like Bentancur was challenged for it, but maybe couldn't get to it. Bentancur looked like he could have dealt with it. Not a great header again from Van Hecke. Patty Higgins, my Sky Plus is shit itself over to you guys. Pressure's on then. Patty. Got a free kick, or sorry, got a set piece here. Corner kick, Patty. We have to deal with. Very loopy cross. One well by Bentancur, I believe, or Ben Davis. Hard to tell. Out wide again. Tell's one-on-one here. Sorry, Udogi and Tell. Oh, it was a good hit from Charlton player from about 25 yards out. 25 yards out. Good hit from Doherty, I believe. Sliced at it, but it looked like it was headed pretty much top bins or side netting. Decent save from Kinski there. Two hands, pushed it out for another corner. Why can't we have a shot like that? They go short, Charlton. Then they hip it on the ground. Probably attempting it again. Good ball in. Another decent header. Looked wide. Two decent moments for Charlton. Thank you, Trinidad, for the 10 jewels. Appreciate you, my friend. Trinidad, always good to have you in the house. Keep the faith. That was an absolute rocket, Ian. Well hit. Good save from Kinski. Well, Spurs started very, very brightly, and then Charlton, once they got into our half, creating not really. I wouldn't. I mean, even that shot from distance, I wouldn't really call it chance, but it was a good hit. Actually, it was more a fair play to the player. I agree with Tyler that Tal needs to see that situation better. He almost kind of helps the guy have more time on the ball. Good play from Van Hecke there, though, dribbling out of danger. Got a nice turn there. Ben Davis, he's got plenty of time on the ball. Spurs pushing their way forward, not with any real sense of urgency though. Bentancur, not a great pass into Bentancur from Ben Davis, nearly gave it away. Van Hecke. Van Hecke into Bergval. Bergval plays it back to Davis. Davis getting forward here. Needs a player to drop deep for him. Fernandez does. Give it back to Fernandez. Van Hecke finds Mikey Moore out wide. Mikey comes back inside here. Plays it to Bentancur. Bentancur, lovely layoff into Ben Davis. See if he can find. He plays it too late, Ben Davis. Way too late. Well done from Bentancur. He's got a hand around his neck, ref. Well done by Van Hecke. What a win by Van Hecke. Almost Romero-esque. High up the pitch. Bergval needs to take 15 touches. Gets away with it. Dribbles it over to Mikey Moore. Mikey ignores Bergval. Mikey Moore should have played Bergval there, but it goes out for a corner. Once again, you would say maybe Mikey Moore didn't take the best decision. We used to be dirty at set pieces last season. I wonder if that's still going to be the case. But no Van de Ven, no Paulinho, no Romero. Van Hecke wrestling with a player. Good win by Bentancur. Great win. I love that the referee's letting us play as well. Bentancur. Bentancur, how many challenges has he already won by this point? I think he's won the most easily. Tell has everybody in the box. Tell he's probably got to whip it in. I don't know if he made the right decision there. Tell. Spurs playing out. Fernandez looking for a pass. Good idea. Into Archie Gray. Lays it off to Solanke. Not a great hit. Archie Gray. Oh, outside the foot. Shot from Archie Gray. Great layoff by Archie Gray, too. Solanke's shot kind of scuffed a little bit, but I like that he took the shot. And then it fell to Archie Gray. Not a lot he can do there. I'm actually all right with the improvised effort. I'm not against that. Destiny Udogi. Out wide to Tell. He's being doubled up on, triple marked. Tell. Poor there. Poor there. Ref. 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 That's unnecessary, ref. Come on now. Surely that's unnecessary. Poor decision from Tell there. He should have seen that three players were coming his way. And another water break for a fucking Charlton player. Are you kidding me, man? Referee has been letting a lot go, so it's probably being consistent there, but I would say that did not look like it was really necessary to throw his body into him like that. It's a good save from the Charlton goalkeeper. I believe it's their second goalkeeper, though, because they were playing someone else in the last game. Ben Davis is lost here. Where does he think the ball is? Destiny Udogie plays it back to Kinski. Kinski has to clear it. Udogie, don't lose it here. Don't lose it here. It's got nowhere to go. Ben Davis gets it launched. Up to Solanke. Solanke doesn't know how to get a touch onto it. Back to Kinski here. It was a good save, Tyler. I actually thought it was a very skillful effort by Archie Gray. Mikey Moore out wide on the right here. He's going to have to come back inside to Bergval. Bergval plays it back to Bentancur. Bentancur forced first time to Van Hecke. Shuffling it around here, Spurs. See Fernandez. Fernandez, show for it, man. Come deep for it. Sometimes I feel like he's needed to drop deeper for it. He is the best passer of the ball in the team. And then also Solanke needs to drop deep. He's sometimes standing between the center backs too often. Well done, Van de Hecke. Archie Gray. Whip it in. Some of these crosses just keep getting blocked. Come on, guys. Get into the box. Dan Coys, good to see you. Absolute legend, Dan. What have I missed? Not a ton. Missed one really good effort from Charlton that did get saved by Kinski. And they just probably missed one of probably our only shot on target, unless I'm mistaken, from Archie Gray. Ref. He's come through the back of him there. That guy McNamara, who got skinned by Tell a couple of times, is now starting to leave some challenges in on him, which is probably what you would do if you're a championship player coming up against a teenager that's skinned you once or twice. You're going to start putting in some nasty ones. Yeah, that does look like a yellow card, doesn't it, Tyler? I thought more the challenge that he put on Tell that shoved him out of bounds into the advertising board. I thought that one was more deserving of a potential foul, to be honest. But that didn't look good, actually. It looked like he raked down the back of his leg there into Solanke. Solanke
get turned.
Holds it up, get a shot off. Holds on to it too long. He's got to play one of those guys or get a shot off, but good hold-up play.
Have we created any chances while being gone, Jacko?
You missed a good shot from Archie Gray. Mikey Moore. And you might have missed a decent save from Kinski. There was a shot from about 25, 30 yards out from a Charlton player that got saved. And then there was a moment when I forget who played it in. I think Fernandez did. Fernandez played it in Archie Gray at the top of the box. He laid it off to Solanke. Solanke's shot was blocked. Then Archie Gray did like an outside the foot effort, and it actually was headed in. And it was good save by the goalkeeper. Corner for Spurs. Fernandez whips it in. It's got some venom on it. Bentancur.
Here we go.
Tell again. Poor.
It's absolutely
the Charlton player had a better effort than us.
Tell you, this game hasn't filled me with any confidence whatsoever, Jack. In terms of like chance creation and stuff like that.
Chance creation, yeah, I would agree.
3 shots and they've had 2. You know what I mean? And we're supposed to be the Premier League team here.
That's fair. I would say probably Mikey Moore has probably had in the beginning of the game some decent moments that should have probably led to a shot on goal, and then he absolutely fluffed them. I'd say maybe we had a better player out on the right. Maybe things would be a little bit simpler. But yeah, Bergval did get booked for less. I agree. That's a decent point, Brett. Tell doesn't look right after he got shoved into the advertising board, says Ribsy. Yeah. That guy who got skinned by Tell Davis started to throw in some pretty nasty challenges on him.
Is he?
He, at one point, when the ball was kind of going out of play, just, ball over the top from Mikey. Poorly hit. He threw, like he basically threw.
His right-hand side is a fucking joke. They can't complete 2 passes.
I think that's like, I agree with you, Dave. I'm not trying to excuse us, but I think the more space has been down our right side. They're giving us far more space down the right side.
100%.
And the players on the right are making no use of it.
But they give us this space on the right-hand side because they know we're useless.
Yep. Udogie. Doesn't seem to have many options.
Changes. They've made 10 changes and they don't look disjointed whatsoever.
That's fair. Van Hecke. Good ball into Solanke. Does well to get it to Bergvall.
Bentancur.
Crowd has quieted a bit because they are probably expecting us to at least be a goal up by now.
They're probably bored and pissed off like a lot of us are sitting there going, like, what? Like, this is a Charlton team that's made 10 changes. Should be creating more than this.
Got to try to create a chance here in this next 10 and put it away, please. Mikey Moore. Archie Gray.
Van Hecke to Ben Davies. How many times have we said this
season? A couple of times, though. I need Fernandez or Solanke to drop deep for it. I feel like it's only Bentancur each time that keeps showing for it. I know Bentancur is playing deeper, but...
What? What?
What's going on?
What is even this call? Oh, the game is so gone. We have lost football. We've lost it.
Is it for a foul off of the ball? Was it a foul off of the ball?
No, I don't even know what it's... there's no foul committed. He just pointed at something there and then just picked up the ball and went and dropped it back to where it was.
And Davis into Solanke. There we are. Solanke, get turned.
Get fucking turned, you absolute truck.
Destiny.
Doggy.
Cut back inside.
Come on, Matisse. Come on, Matisse. Everything is just so safe, man. It's so safe and predictable.
Tell looked absolutely keen on taking on his man earlier. Now he seems doesn't want to.
But everything, it just goes to the right. It comes back to the left, back across, back to the right. It's so boring and safe. Can someone have a bit of bollocks about them and try and make something happen? Please. Please. I'm sick of watching this shit. It's been 3 years now. There we go.
Yes, Udogie!
Oh, unlucky.
Play the right
Matisse.
ball. Solanke!
Unlucky.
Find Solanke. Telling Udogie, got to find someone there. Bentancur, good layoff, back to Van Hecke. Solanke, show for it. You're deep. Bentancur, lovely play from Bentancur onto Solanke. Loses it there.
Bang.
Come on, man. There we are, Bergvall. Come on, boys.
Van Hecke.
Surely we probably get
good
ball in here to Solanke. Fernandez, sorry.
Oh, unlucky.
Not a great hit. Right into the goalkeeper.
It's sad that our midfielder are fucking creating everything. Straight at him, though, innit?
Fernandez got to be better there. Good challenge from Bentancur. How many challenges has he won? I brought that up earlier. Fernandez. He needs to get his foot. Oh, my God, ref. Come on now.
Oh, Bergvall. Oh, my God. Bergvall's got out of jail there with Fernandez being taken out.
Yellow card for it looked like maybe a
Charlton player for the free kick.
No, maybe a member of staff. That looked like it was towards the bench. Fernandez needs to get on the ball more for a guy that we know can really dictate the play. I don't think he's had enough touches personally.
Tony Olo says, to be fair to our front three, they are championship level. I'm sure the defenders seen better from West Ham.
Yeah, I think that's probably sadly the case. Mikey Moore.
Like here. Mikey Moore's got the ball. Let's see what we try and do here. Absolutely nothing.
Mikey, man. Mikey's had such a poor game. Van Hecke, dude, jump for it, lad. And Davis.
Ben Davies. Van Hecke. Ben Davies. Go on, give it back to Van Hecke, you moron. There we go. Fernandez.
I don't mind it. On to Mikey Moore. Good touch. Have a hit.
Go on, Mikey.
Have a hit. Shoot it, man. I feel like Solanke brought the defenders towards him there. You probably need to actually stay back. Solanke was crashing into the 6-yard box. I actually think he needs to just stay back a bit because he sort of brings the defenders with him here. Look.
He's got to shoot that.
He does need to shoot that. I'm almost excusing Mikey Moore there. He doesn't need to just shoot it.
Just put your foot through it. You're about 8 yards out.
He's taking the wrong options almost every time, Mikey.
Every single time, yeah. Davies. Van Hecke. Moves it on to Gray. Loads of time and space. And we go backwards. Well done, Gray. Davies. Loads of time.
David.
Have it. Just have it.
Bergvall, get turn, man. He's drawing every time
space here.
The
space
four
here.
Players going towards him. Well done. Well
Oh,
done.
good one too. Unlucky.
Every time Cal touches it, he gets 4 players towards him. Whereas with Mikey Moore and Archie Gray, they only have 1-2 players they had to deal with, and they still find a way to lose it. Well done.
Good ball.
Bentoncourt out wide to Mikey.
Loads of time and space here again.
Get skills past
Cuts
him.
in.
Mikey,
This is better. Is it gone in? Yes! Let's go, Mikey. He's one of our own. Mikey Moore. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Mikey Moore. He's one of our own. I said more, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. Come on. There we go, Jacko.
Left-footed as well. Great first touch here. Great first touch.
My stream froze as soon as he cut inside. I got by your man here. It's a lovely. Oh yeah, that's
a bit of a goalkeeper error, you'd say.
Poor goalkeeper, but look, I don't care. They say if you don't shoot, you don't score, Jacko.
100%. Mikey needed that though. He absolutely needed that. Left foot, he got good power behind it.
Weaker foot. It's on his weaker foot as well. That.
How do you not do that against Brentford? He had easier chances against Brentford.
How'd you like it? How'd you like it? More, more, more. Oh, that takes the tension away from the game a little bit. Thank you, Mikey.
Well, we needed that. What did I say at the 35th minute? I was like, we need a goal here just to ease the tensions.
Well done, Rodrigo.
Every single thing tonight.
Oh, there we go, more. Oh, he's cooking now. He's cooking now. Let's go, kid. Oh, step over and he's turning into Ronaldo. Moves it on out to Lucas. Lucas, just give it back to him. It's simple. You don't need to wait for him to come and hold your hand. 10 minutes earlier. 15 minutes earlier. Still got eyes, feet.
He had Mikey at the edge of the area. Why does he need to take? He's got no brain cells whatsoever. And that's not even a bad idea by Mikey Moore. He needs someone to make a run there. He needs someone
get Bergvall out. Just take him out of my midfield. He is useless. He's absolutely useless. Get him out.
I don't know what people see in him. I really don't. He really is just a blonde skull. I have no idea why he's not playing Mikey Moore back. Mikey Moore just scored at the top of the box right there from that position, and then Lucas Bergvall is just dawdling on the ball. Am I wrong, Dave? I mean, Mikey Moore just scored from that area, and he's not giving it to him.
Look, Bergvall stood on it for 15 minutes. All you got to do, Mikey Moore's just on the inside, pop it into while he's got time and space, by the way, so he can try and create. What he does, he waits for Mikey Moore to be double marked and then just goes back to Archie Gray. But I'm not surprised, Jack, because I've said this time and time again, Bergvall doesn't have a brain. He has absolutely zero upstairs.
The fact that he doesn't give it to him.
The guy wouldn't even pass a spelling
just scored from there. And he had time as well. Like Mikey Moore would have been able to have a touch, pick out a pass or a shot. It's unbelievable. Why on earth would you hold the ball up there of all the times?
Honestly, Jack, the guy wouldn't pass a spelling test. Van Hecke.
And then Mikey Moore, when he gets it back, he plays a 1-2, expecting one of them to move forward. Fernandez.
Fernandez. Good turn. Play Mikey. There we go.
Have another hit.
Bang it. Bang it again.
I don't mind it.
He goes for it. Unlucky. I don't mind that. There we go. Now we're cooking. Newcastle have just equalised against West Brom as well. There we go. All he needed was a goal to get his confidence. He's feeling himself now, Mikey. Oh, good ball. Lucas, bang it. Luke. Oh, my God. He couldn't even get it off the ground on his weaker foot, I suppose. Yes! Dum, dum, dee, dum, 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 Solanke. 65 million down a drain. Dom Solanke scores again. We're back, baby.
Good finish. That's what he needed. Needed a bit of service, I would say.
Who done that touch just before he stroked the ball, by the way? Was it Archie Gray or Bentoncourt? It was an unbelievable, delicate little touch. I don't think they meant to lay it on.
Nathan Jones, you plonk.
Oh, it is Archie Gray, Jack. Yeah, it is Archie.
Or he fakes
he doesn't even touch it. The
really
defender just pulled out.
It's just good. And yeah, he fakes him out with that. Good finish.
Good finish from Solanke. There we go.
Oh, look at
I'll
that
take
iPad
it,
again,
Mark
Nathan
Newt.
Jones. Get another angle of that finish, you dick.
Oh, there we go. Now we're moving. Oh, goals really do make me smile.
3-0 at halftime. Exactly where we need to be.
Goals.
Exactly where we need to be. Also, let's remind ourselves that, yeah, how much time have Charlton wasted? They've had 6 minutes of out of time. Here, Bentancur makes a mistake.
That's poor. Don't give away a foul. Now get out. Well done.
How many challenges has he won? He's like had 100% win rate on these.
6 minutes had it on, by the way. That's dubious. It should be at least 15. I think
that's how much time they've wasted.
15.
How much? Oh my God!
He's such an animal. He's just bodied them into the stands.
So that's what
he looks shell shocked.
That's what happened to Matisse Tell earlier, and this is what I'm talking about. Bentancur did that in the last game, where a few players were putting in some nasty challenges. If Bentancur returns the favor, because that's what happened in Matisse Tell. He got absolutely bundled out of play, maybe a bit unnecessarily, and then Bentancur returning the favor.
Oh, I love that.
RB Nibs, I believe, former Cambridge United player.
Cole, we're good now. We're winning. We're good now. We're winning, Cole. Get after that, Bergvall. Don't just drop off him. You're a midfielder. You're supposed to engage.
Oh,
well done, Fernandes. There's a massive difference.
That's naughty. That's naughty, ref. That's a yellow card.
There's even a massive difference, though, Jack, in the way Bentancur and Fernandes defend in midfield compared to Bergvall. Massive difference. How many challenges have they won in there?
You know how Bergvall does the unnecessary turn, or you said turns the wrong direction? One of those moves was created because Fernandes did that lovely turn. Received it on the half turn. But he doesn't do it every time like Bergvall does, or he does it quickly.
But he mixes up his game. He becomes unpredictable then.
Bentancur, I feel like his first touch
he doesn't need to mix it up.
Just unreal every time. You can't even get the ball off of him.
Bentancur doesn't even need to mix up his game. You're just that good. Can't get near him. Van Hecke, good ball into Slanky. Now Slanky's feeling.
And he plays the first time pass every time. I love the first time pass.
Archie, give it to Mikey. Let's go, Mikey.
I love a guy that plays the first time pass. Bergvall there would take 7 touches.
Benjamin wants in on the act. Moves it on to Van Hecke. Back to Benjamin. Give it to Fernandes. Not a bad ball to Slanky,
good
by the way.
movement to drop deep. That's what I needed from earlier.
Here we go. Let's go, Matisse.
Let's
go, Matisse.
Got so much space.
There's space there if you can cut in and shoot. Not a bad lay. Oh, unlucky.
Overplays it. Overplays it. Win this. See, that's what I needed from Slanky earlier. There are a few times in the game when I felt like he just needed to drop deep like that when he was standing in between the center backs.
He is starting to drop in and hold up that ball, though, which is starting to help. Fair play to him. It is one thing that De Zerbi's looking for. Because in order to not become predictable, you can't keep putting the ball into Fernandes and Bentancur all the time. At some point, you have to be able to mix it up.
Someone wrote here, Bergvall the new Basuma. That's not a bad comparison, actually.
Do you know what? I was actually on Tottenham touchline last night, and I said that myself. I says he's the new Basuma. He doesn't understand tactics whatsoever. I remember Conte saying that about Basuma. Frank said it in a nice way about Bergvall, to be honest with you.
Paul Morachi saying we still need a number 10. Some of these runs are getting ignored. I agree with that.
100%.
The number 10s right now are basically Bentancur and Fernandes.
Oh, do you know what experiment I wouldn't mind seeing for the second half? Get Savinio on the right, put Mikey Moore in the 10 and get off that.
Skinned a few Mikey Moore here.
Well done, Mikey.
He went for another shot.
Mikey.
Keeps going for the shot in that position. Needs to maybe pick out a cross at this point. Keeps getting blocked, but he's taking on his man. He's skinning them now. Van Hecke wins it. Udogi, you got time here. See Tell. Tell get turned. Love that. Slanky, drop deep.
Oh, Bentancur loads of time now. Well done.
Mikey
Moore, give it to him, Gray. Give it to him.
Bergvall drops deep for it. That's fine. Let's it go to Van Hecke. I don't mind it.
If I'm more, though, sometimes
here you go, Van Hecke. Into Bentancur here.
Sometimes if I'm Mikey Moore, Matisse Tell, I'm getting annoyed with some of the balls that are put out to them because they're dribbled out to them. And by that time, the defender gets close. If they put it out there with a bit of pace, they've got loads of time. There we go. Mikey Moore. Loads of time here to cook. Moves it on to Gray. Not a bad option. They read it. They defended it. And it's a Tottenham corner kick. Last, you presume, probably last action of this half.
I believe, it's hard to tell because it's in a microscopic font for me on my chat screen. But I believe George, I believe it says, or Gogatti, saying he sent in 1,000 jewels. Thank you so much. The GOAT trophy. Wow. Dave put it in different terms. The GOAT trophy from earlier. Not going to repeat it.
That was a wild comment.
Shows what Dave was really thinking about.
Ben Davies with a header off this corner, maybe?
When this.
He's up! Unlucky. Mikey Moore cycles. You've all the time in the world to pick across here. Get out his way. Okay, Fernandez takes it. Puts it in. It's way over hit. Oh, keeper spills it. Right, ref, blow it up. Their goalkeeper looks like Jamie Dunley. Blow it up, ref. We'll have half time now. Fans need their hot dog.
Or in our case at our stadium, like a kimchi roll.
Yeah. We don't do hot dogs in our
actually,
stadium.
Not bad, the kimchi rolls.
Do you know what? I've never actually bought a bit of food inside the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Is it all right? I usually go chicken or one of the chippers after.
I don't feel like you have enough time, to be honest. That's where I'm at. I feel like you got to get to the game extra early and then eat. Maybe if you were in one of the hospitality areas, I would try it.
Yeah, maybe.
51 minutes, though. Lots of time wasting from Charlton. That's why I went up to 51 minutes. Absolutely shameless from them. But we are 2-0 up to the good, in a comfortable position now. I mean, at 35 minutes, I did say we need to create some chances here. We need to get some goals to give ourselves that just feeling of calm. Charlton really created nothing other than that one spell where they got a corner set piece or two. It has mostly just been Spurs, but Spurs, maybe some horseshoe passing at times, not really any real penetration through the lines up until, I would say, around the 37th, 38th minute when we started to show a bit more desperation. And all of a sudden, chaos created and some chances created. Dave, how you feeling?
Do you know what, Jack? I'm not going to lie. My blood pressure was starting to go through the roof up until we scored a goal. It was becoming very boring, very predictable. Move the ball from left, recycle it across to the right, back across. Not a lot of end product coming. But towards the end of the half, because these players can see the clock, they know how long's left. They knew a fiery rant was coming from De Zerbi at halftime, and all of a sudden, they picked up the energy levels, picked up the hunger, the desire, determination, the aggression, went at them, and look what happened. We scored 2 goals. So it just goes to show it's really not that difficult. A lot of the time, we're just pissing about, which was hugely, hugely frustrating. But, I do have to take into account we are a team that has lost a lot of confidence, especially going forward. It was probably going to take a little while, but I'm glad we've opened the scoring and then very quickly doubled up on it, which means to a certain extent, Charlton are dead and buried. They made 10 changes. Their game priority is the game on the weekend. I think they were setting up to try and maybe play for penalties here tonight. That's backfired. So you're hoping in the second half, Jack, we can just take it to them and rout them. It's good. We're set up nicely for the second half here with that 2-goal lead.
I think also, too, what ended up happening, which was worrying at one stage, was like we'd seen in other games where they were not really taking that right-hand side seriously because they were seeing Mikey Moore waste some chances. They were seeing Bergvall give it away. Archie Gray also wasn't that sharp on the ball. And I did notice a couple of times then when Udogie and Tell were trying to combine, it looked like they had to start from much deeper, much further out from the goal. And then they would still have 3-4 players coming towards them where they knew that was the more threatening side. Once Mikey Moore scored, albeit from a defense or from a goalkeeper error, Mikey Moore all of a sudden then started to show more confidence again, and he was starting to skim players. And then they had to start respecting him, and they were giving him more space, like I said, than Tell. And then he was taking advantage of it, it seemed like Mikey, where he's now starting to skin past his player. From there, they have to honor him because you can't just let a guy who just scored dribble into your box and have another go. So I think luckily that Mikey Moore goal might have been the most crucial part of the game because I think that then forced Charlton have to respect that side just a tad more, which then opens things up for some other players. And to be fair to Solanke, even though I questioned his runs in the box, it fell to him there perfectly. Good finish from the guy. But it's just sometimes his runs can be a little bit questionable. His hold-up play has been all right. I think Fernandez, I kind of wish he was on the ball a little bit more in that half.
He's been good.
I just wish he had more touches sometimes because I think maybe Bergvall's had more touches, Bentancur's had some more touches, and I rate Fernandez as the better passer. Maybe they're trying to lock him out a bit more. Maybe they know.
But I would argue, although he's probably had less touches, they've been more influential than what Bergvall's have been, and probably more influential than what Bentancur's.
Yeah, Bentancur's just first time pass. Yeah,
we've seen him on the half turn for the second goal. You know what I mean? These touches have been a lot more influential. Fernandez, he's been good today. Same as Bentancur, he's been good. It's just Bergvall lets everybody down. Lets absolutely everybody down. Again, I'm left questioning what has the guy done in that half? Nothing. Nothing but give the ball away. But look, second
Don't have
half
to
get
worry
better.
now. Now
Just
we
looking
can.
at Mikey Moore's goal here, Jack, I think maybe you've done him a little bit of disservice on the replay, and I understand it, but I am seeing it from a different angle.
I don't think
It
we
was hit
got the
that.
initial angles. Yeah.
No, it was hit that hard, the keeper, even though it was more or less at him. There was no chance of saving it.
It did
It was
have that sort
unbelievable.
of, if you can see my hand, it had that sort of lift to it, had a bit of backspin with a lot of power on it at the same time.
It's just rising and hits the roof of the net. You're right. It's a really good effort from Mikey Moore. And you know
A lot of
what?
power.
The kid needed that, Jack. He was
yeah.
dying on his ass out there. You could see the misses at the weekend were affecting his game. Some of the decision making earlier on and some of the attacking moves were off. And that's because he's low on confidence. And since he's got that goal, he's getting on the ball, taking on people, step overs, taking more shots. He needed that goal for his confidence. It's an unbelievable effort that from Mikey Moore. It's hit with such venom and such power. And if an 18-year-old kid can do this, it baffles you why other players with a lot more experience behind them can't do that.
Dang, seeing the replay.
And it's a simple goal. It's a simple goal.
Yeah.
Gets on the ball, takes on his man, and unleashes an effort as soon as he gets half a yard. It's simple. Why can't we see more of this from our forward players? Good goal, that from Mikey.
Jerome saying second half we can give Porro, Van de Ven, and Savio some game time so they are match fit for Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think so too. It'd be nice to see Porro come in, Van de Ven come in. Savio, I would love to just see on that right side. You wonder then if you move Mikey Moore into the number 10, like Dave was talking about, because taking Mikey Moore off would be a bit harsh. Maybe knowing that he has scored, maybe starting to grow in confidence. And I don't know if he's going to be playing any more games after this, Mikey Moore. I think he is probably on his way to Cologne after this, you would imagine.
After that goal.
It maybe could be the backup off the bench, for at least for the time being. We don't know Kudus' situation.
True. Oh, Solanke took his goal well. Actually, just quickly, Solanke took his goal very well. It was a neat strike. I'm not used to seeing that from him. I'm used to seeing fluffing his lines a bit, but he took the goal really, really well, actually. And to be fair, it's a hard thing to do because he hasn't really had much service at all. Sort of the first thing that's come his way, and he's took it. Fair play to him.
I agree with that, but to your point that you've made in the past, sometimes it does feel like maybe Solanke's movement isn't always the greatest. But when the ball has gotten to his feet, he hasn't really lost it for the most part. Solanke's played some nice flick-ons. When the ball has gotten to his feet, maybe a couple of times he could have gotten turned, but some of the times they've been fired into him and there are 2-3 players around him, and then he knows he has to lay it off. So I would say he's had 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. First half, Solanke. I don't think there's really anything to be too critical.
No, he hasn't been on fire. It's just sometimes as a striker, when you're not getting any service and something comes your way, it's very easy to get excited and fluff your lines, if you know what I mean, and forget about your technique and all the stuff you go through in training to be able to hit the target and score regular goals. Sometimes it's very easy for that to go and you just to get excited and fluff the lines. Richarlison does it all the time. But because he's had no service, to be able to remain calm and still make that connection, it's actually a good piece of striker play.
To your point, Paolo Maranti saying Dom needed that goal, let's be honest, and hopefully it reminds some of the players that they need to play the ball to him more. That's fair, like to maybe Dave's point, that now they should actually honor maybe some of that movement and actually play him, because sometimes we do tend to ignore runs or just sit and dawdle on the ball. Much better Spurs, says Daniel Larson. Good on you, Solanke, says Davey Shire. Davey Shire, good to see you in the
Big
house.
up, Davey. Hopefully you're okay, Davey.
Yeah, hopefully you're all right. Sorry about the recent loss, but good to have you with us. Ian Ferguson is saying bench score is absolutely abusing people out there. I'm telling you, man, what is he on? If there are stats for this game, if FootMob or someone is on the app right now, I swear he must have won 7-8 duels already at this point, which is what someone would get in 90 minutes.
It baffles me how Carragher called for him to be dropped and how many fans then off the back of that were calling for it. He is our best midfielder in possession. He is our best midfielder. And also, out of possession, he's probably our best midfielder as well.
The way he chases people down.
Like in midfield, I think sometimes in modern day football, you get stuck into he's either a 6, an 8, or a 10, or he's a destroyer, or he's a ball player. Bentancur actually does both sides of the game and doesn't get enough credit for it. He's well able to get around, read play, body people, get challenges in. And that's not done, just because he has a lot of energy. It's reading of the game. It's, it's having that ability. And that comes with experience and stuff like that. He's been brilliant out there today. Just like he was good when he came on against Brentford. Just like he was absolutely influential towards the ends of last season. This guy, we need to try and keep him fit this year. He's picked up way too many injuries over the last couple of years. We need to keep him fit. He's been brilliant in there today.
Swim Master saying this win is important, keeps us in the cup, which will be a need for a full squad and a chance of a trophy. By the next round, our new players should be more settled in the squad and deserve the system. Very fair comment from Swim Master. Paolo Maratti saying, rest in peace to anyone who wanted to get rid of Bentancur 2 seasons ago. For the last 2 seasons, completely agree. Andy English, I know we're ranting about Bergvall, but come on, man. Like, he's made multiple mistakes that have led to goals in his time here. And you, to be honest, he is the worst of the midfield 3. Perhaps, we can name drop him a little less, but I'm seeing what I'm seeing, and I just don't think he's good enough.
I'm not going to name drop him any less. I'm sorry. I'm not going to pander to that. At the end of the day, I don't think he's good enough. I've got a lot of evidence based off 80 senior appearances for Tottenham Hotspur. I still struggle to understand, is he a ball player? Is he a defensive midfielder? Can he do both sides of the game? I don't see him affect any game. Name me one game this guy is positively effective, because I can give you 10 games he's negatively effective by just giving away the ball on the edge of the box and it being put in the back of our net. I'm not doing this anymore where I pander to... At the end of the day, if Bergvall was playing well, I would have no problem. I'd be sitting here full of praise, just like I was with Rodrigo Bentancur literally 2 seconds ago. But I don't need to make excuses for Rodrigo Bentancur because he's a much better player. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not pandering it to it. Bergvall is not good enough. Everyone that backs him is just because he's young, he looks good, he's a good-looking guy for 20 years of age, he's got blonde hair. I don't care about that. I do not care about that. I care about what you do on the football pitch. And this guy drives me absolutely insane. When he starts performing, I'll get off his case.
Maybe we'll start hiring, though, for the HR department of the Irish Hotspur, just in case.
It was the same when we had Winks, Davies, Sanchez. I heard it all the time. Dave, get off the back. How do you expect him to perform when you're on his back? Well, if they're worried about my opinion, then they're not good enough or cut out for this level whatsoever. At the end of the day, when a player performs, they will get the praise. When they don't perform, I'm going to pull them out. It's the way I've always been, and I'm not going to change.
Yeah, I agree. I also think Saar is personally better. Playful Spurs, Paul Connor in the house. I do mean that, though. Send in your emails if you want to be part of the Irish Hotspur HR department. Paul Connor saying, evening, guys. So whenever Dave and I say something controversial, you guys can handle the emails. Paul Connor saying, evening, guys. How are we playing? Spurs have looked a lot better than Saturday. See where we are 2-0 up. Deserved, or have we been lucky? It was pretty much, I would say, rightfully so, 0-0 up until 36th, 37th minute. Then Spurs started to create a little bit more. You could also say, Paul, in the first 10, 15 minutes, if I remember correctly, Mikey Moore had a few moments that he should have done so much better with that maybe would have led to a shot on goal, maybe would have led to a goal. You never know, but he just completely fluffed them. And then he actually kept his head straight, had a shot on goal. Dave's complimenting the power behind the effort and also the confidence just to shoot it when sometimes you just need to shoot it, test that goalkeeper. Goalkeeper let it in. So he definitely improved a lot. I would say not the easiest half to maybe describe, but Spurs looked good in the first 10 minutes, then kind of faded a little bit, almost seemed to lose that bit of confidence. And then in the last 10 minutes, shown a little bit more desperation. And then with that came a goal. And then from there, Spurs started to look on top.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you, right? And you can only judge what you see in front of you. But I would say to people, I wouldn't get too carried away off this performance. Let's be brutally honest. What have Charlton offered? They made 10 changes. Their owner was on TalkSport this morning telling everyone they didn't care about this game. They're focusing on the Preston game on the weekend. They want to get out of the championship. They haven't pressed us. They haven't done anything going forward. They've barely got out of their own half. Now, you could make the argument that's because we're the better side and we're keeping them pinned back. To a certain degree, we are. But Newcastle are going to be a lot more of a stronger opposition. They're going to press us more. They're going to be more physical. They're going to offer more going forward, more threat, more danger and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you can only play what's in front of you, and we're winning. That's all I care about. But it doesn't mean all of a sudden we're back. We're ticking. We're going to beat Newcastle. There's a long way to go with this team. A long, long way.
Seb as well saying we're winning the league. Spurs are back. Yeah. Just taking some comments. Once the players start playing off the cuff and without thinking, this is going to click, in my opinion. Maybe a shout out that's worthy. I would say Ben Davis has actually had
He's
a
been
solid
good.
game in possession. I think he's been better in possession than Van Hecke. And then when we have maybe asked for risk taking from some of the players, he's played some nice balls over the top. He's mixed it up a little bit more. So Ben Davis has had a solid half. And this is an example of, I know we might have certain players that we prefer over others. Ben Davis never been a big fan of, but we'll give compliments when compliments are due. We'll give criticism when criticism is due. And I say Ben Davis has had a solid half in
Do you know what I liked about Ben Davies today? Straight out the blocks, Jack, head up, ball over the top. Showing some intent and what our intent is from minute one.
Asking
That's
questions.
what I actually liked about Ben Davies. Exactly. And since then, every time he's got on the ball, he's looked to go into that space, looked to carry it, looked to go forward and carve the opposition open. I respect that actually from Ben Davies tonight. So fair play to him. I just want to take Harry Reilly's comment. Look, I do understand, when you're winning, people don't want to hear a negative opinion on a player and stuff like that. I do fully understand it. But I do also think there has to be an understanding. I am just fed up with some of these guys not improving and making the same mistakes. And it becomes hard then to really root for them and get behind them. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, Jay, I know what you're saying. We're 2-0 up at halftime. It's nothing but nagging. Let's enjoy. I don't think it has been nothing but nagging. I think you only seem to selectively listen to the nagging. We've shown praise for Ben Davis just there. We've praised Bentancur, praised Mikey Moore for getting back into the game. So I think it's very selective listening, to be honest, Jay. And if you're saying that you've listened to us for years and years and years, we know you should know we absolutely ride the highs and lows like anybody else. We are the roller coaster watch along. When we are winning, we are up. When we are down, we are happy to lay into these guys. So, I mean, if you've said you've been around as long as you have, you should know the drill.
Yeah. No, look.
I understand. Like, how honestly is what we're calling what you see as hate? Exactly, Q7. What is wrong with? Yeah, I don't get it, Q7. Like I was saying, Q, if you want to be part of our HR department, we need it. It just seems like we're not allowed to speak about things just as we see it, honestly, because I'm amazed, to be fair, because we'll be talking about praise for one player for about 4 minutes, and then we'll say another player maybe hasn't been playing as well, and then everyone's saying we're nagging, we're being hating. I don't get it.
I think, like, I understand it, right? When you're winning, all you want to hear is positivity and enjoy it and celebrate it. 100%. I understand that. But I suppose where I'm coming from with, like, the criticism, say, of Bergvall, for instance, it's because, like, moving forward, the same frailties are going to keep happening, and we're going to lose games because of that and stuff like that. We already lost a goal against Brentford on the weekend because he lost possession in midfield. And that's where, this sort of criticism comes in. But I do think when people hear that, they don't hear the praise we've given Bentancur, Ben Davies, Dominic Solanke, Mikey Moore.
Dominic Solanke, good person who you've been critical of in the past. You've said he's had a good game. Exactly.
Like, if we're going to be fair, I do think it's guilty of picking and choosing and ignoring the praise. It's like when I used to go after Sanchez, Davies, and Winks, but everyone would go, Davies, so negative. It's like, yeah, but listen to what I say about Kane, Son, players like that. So it's not, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. We're 2-0 up. Let's hopefully enjoy this second half.
Tyler, I believe, has sent in 6 jewels. I apologize if I've missed any other jewels have been sent in. For some reason on my chat screen, compared to StreamYard, it is tiny. It's already asking a lot of my very poor eyesight and honestly at times, poor reading. But I appreciate you, Tyler. Thanks for sending that in. Faz Radfar, good to see you in the house. Always appreciate you, my man.
Let's go, though. Let's get
Mikey Moore getting things started here. Oh, can he score another? Mikey!
Good ball, unlucky.
He's done enough there, Mikey Moore. I think he needs someone to get close. He's done enough. How many players did he skin there?
You can see that goal is really giving them that confidence, can't you?
Mikey is confident now, I agree, says Tyler.
Could do with maybe getting one for Matisse Tell today as well. I'd like to see him get on the score sheet here. He could do with one. Let's go, Matisse. Running at the fullback, one-on-one. There's space here. They haven't doubled up. What can he do? Not great. It's recycled, though.
Zaka saying, for me, it's too early in the season to be getting too excited or too upset. Well, you're in the wrong place then, Zaka. I hate to say it. We wear the heart on our sleeves whenever watching, whether it's a preseason match or...
Look, do you know what it is? We're just passionate. That's all it is. We just want to win games. We're sick of losing, and we just want to win games consistently, and it's passion. That's all it is. It can be taken out sometimes wrong, but look, that's the last I'm going to say on that. Let's all just enjoy this next 45 together. Come on, Spurs. Let's get after it. Let's add another 2 here, Jacko.
100%.
Switch of play out to Lucas Bergvall. What can he do with it? It's gone out for a corner kick.
Fernandez is class. I agree, Hansi.
That's great play there by Mikey.
Oh, that move was sick.
It's 3-4 players. Honestly, I would keep this kid around and develop him. I'd keep him around. Although he's not going to get loads of minutes. You know, as a youngster, I just believe you need to be in the manager's eye. I think he's got the technical ability. He's not going to learn that anywhere else. Here we go. Outswinger. It is Fernandez on the corner kick. It's an outswinger. Oh, unlucky.
Hell.
Oh,
Smack
this Matisse. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper. Unlucky.
Or more of a curler, and he kind of hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think the last one before half, he went with his laces, didn't he, and sort of screw-whiffed it. So I think this one, he's tried to be a bit more controlled with it. Maybe a bit too controlled, though. But this is better from Tottenham. This is a much better intent. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they're making mistakes here. There's 3 or 4 on the cards here today, Jacko. Let's go. They've got Jamie Donnelly in goals, look.
Maybe Alfie Dorrington look-alike as well.
I thought Dorrington got a move to the Polish league, but I've seen him score the other day for the under-21, so I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know.
Surprised that Donnelly hasn't made the bench tonight, actually. That probably alludes to that. He'll be gone before deadline day. Archie Gray with the throw-in. Looking for players to come and look for this. No one really wants it. Dom Solanke's gone line. Good running from Dom.
Illegal throw.
It's got to be a foul throw because you can't be offside from a throw-in, so it has to be.
So our backup, Archie Gray, at right back, needs to work on throw-ins.
Can't take a throw-in.
77% possession, yeah.
Oh, my God, these are useless.
Can someone throw it in?
Oh, Bergvall. Gray. Back to Van Hecke. Van Hecke into Bentancur. Oh, Bentancur.
Bence, come on now. Come on now, Bence. Showed you all the praise in the world now. Come on now, son.
That's just sloppy, that.
He's played so well in that first half. I was thinking about getting a Bentancur jersey. Come on now, kid.
It's almost like he's like, oh, this game's too easy now, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Get a third, then you can start doing things like that. They're attacking down Archie Gray's side here. Van Hecke gets out to help him and close it down. Bentancur picks it up. Bentancur onto Matisse Tal. He plays him into
a little bit of trouble there. Bentancur plays him into some trouble, but did well there, Tal.
Mops it up along with Bentancur. Van Hecke.
No need to take as many risks here, boys.
Yeah, we just don't need to do anything stupid that's going to give away a sloppy way for them to get back into the game. Ref, he's took Destiny Udogie out. That's a yellow.
Thank you.
There you go. Tottenham looking good this half. We're looking a lot more confident. Troy Parrott will be terrific in this squad. You know what? He didn't have a bad debut for a Real Betis last night, actually. Nearly scored. Had an involvement in one of their goals.
That'd be a cheeky kit to have. I love the Real Betis kits every single season. I love that pattern that they have. Little Troy Parrott, Real Betis. Bergvall gets turned here.
Oh, well done. That's better from Bergvall.
Mikey
Moore just gets dispossessed.
It's a good turn.
I think Mikey Moore went to take him on and lost it. You're right. You should have just knocked it in behind for him. That's much better from Bergvall, though. That's a good turn and good pass. See? We can't praise him, Jack. When he does something.
Like I said,
throw it into Charlton. Oh, well done. Good strength, Archie. Well done. That's ours. Thank you very much. We are Spurs TV. Troy Deeney is going to be fuming.
Brett Loft with a great comment on the cameraman saying, love how it's our home game and all we keep seeing is the Charlton manager instead of De Zerbi.
Yeah, I know, yeah. See, it's a joke, that.
Come on, Fernandez. Give me a little switch. They blocked it off, to be fair. Bentancur switches it. Good shielding from Archie Gray. Good strength from Archie Gray. Into Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore, great touches again. Look at the close control from Mikey. Plays it to Bergvall.
Don't
Archie
get me
Gray.
wrong. I think Mikey Moore's end product maybe needs a little bit of work, but his ball control, his ability to be able to cross and pass, his ability when he does get the shots off and decision making is right, the power of his running, it's all there. It's just we need to get consistency at the end product. 1 second though, Archie Gray gets it out his feet. Oh, unlucky.
He wanted to shoot it. He wanted to shoot
unlucky.
it.
Yeah, he
just
wanted
took
to
too
shoot
long.
it. Just yeah. Ah,
Almost got it.
he done all right there, Fernandez. Done well not to get carried.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Almost looked like it was about to be a yellow card.
He's got good energy, Fernandez. You know, I like him. 6 a.m. for Teddy Lark. Nice and early. Rise and shine. I'm not sure you want myself as your wake up alarm, but fair play to you. Benjamin into Bentancur. Bentancur moves it on to Archie Gray. Archie Gray, you've got Bergvall. Doesn't really have
that was a good
the
run.
ability to play it. It was a good run. Bentancur.
Ben Hecka showing into
Van
midfield.
Hecke.
Ben
Ben
Davies.
Davies. There we go, doggy. You've so much time here, kid. So much time. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. What concerns me is people passing out or play under pressure with no pressure.
Yeah, it's like something you see in a
That's
rec
concerning.
team.
How do you expect them to do it when there's pressure on them? And that's why I think Robertson will be our first choice left back this season. Just shit like that from Destiny Udogie. There are things he needs to tidy up in his game. And it's not negative. I'm giving him positive criticism or constructive criticism. Davies. Good pass. Bentancur back to Van Hecke. Bentancur wants it back.
Good pass from Van
Good ball.
Hecke. Udogie takes it off of Fernandez.
I don't think Fernandez was too happy with that one. Matisse Tal.
Tal wants it. Udogie
Destiny.
here. Can he whip it in? He should have whipped it in there. See, Udogie sometimes refuses to play an actual cross.
Oh, Matisse, he burns him. Corner kick. Well done from Matisse.
Like, just there, though, like Solanke was free in the box, and Udogie just ignores it. Like, he seems incapable or unwilling to ever cross a ball in the air like an Andy Robertson would into the box.
Big up Minecraft, watching this from Anna. Big up, good to see you in the building. Hopefully you're keeping well. Not a bad county from Anna. Corner kick here. Is that Fernandez on it again? It is. We go short though. It's gone into Matisse Tal. Matisse Tal look great. Half yard, whips it in. Back post Van Hecke.
Did well.
I think Ben Davies was looking in there to scrap and then tap one home as well.
Center back. That would have been sick. Van Hecke wins a header though.
Oh, good pressure. Good pressure. Well done, Spurs. Here we go. Bentancur. That's good pressure from Tottenham. Do not let them out. Squeeze the play. I think it was actually Ben Davies that got across and put the pressure on. Lucas opens up his body. He's got lots of time and space here. Can he pick something? He's looking for Bentancur to come and take it. Moves it back to Van Hecke.
You see Fernandez. Fernandez asking for it. Lovely pass from Van Hecke. He's starting to grow in confidence here, Van Hecke.
Yeah.
Whip it in, Fernandez. Yes, he does. It's so... Good whip on that one. Good touch from Fernandez as well.
I really like Fernandez.
To
Udogie, move it into Bentancur. Oh. If Udogie gives that to Bentancur, he's in.
Udogie. Fernandez wants it. Make a decision.
Lucas wants it. Lucas's hands are up as well.
Got time here.
Matisse. Matisse does him again. Pulls it back. Oh, it's not bad. He actually seen Mikey Moore's movement dropping back there. It's unlucky. Bergvall.
Lucas, good move.
What can he do? Oh, well done.
Lucas,
has a shot.
I don't mind it. I don't mind us taking shots now. We're 2-0 up. Take some shots. We need to work on our shooting anyways.
Mikey Moore. Good ball.
No, Lucas.
Bergvall puts it across. He didn't look. There was no real movement, but it's not a great cross. But that's good play from Mikey Moore. That
once again, yeah.
Star of the show tonight, Mikey. Udogie moves it on to Matisse. Well, Matisse again. He's getting joy here. Oh, he's defended well this time.
Reads him well, the defender.
He's burnt him the last couple of times. He was bound to get one tackle in. Slanky comes across, puts pressure. Long ball. Fernandez mops it up. Bentancur back to Fernandez. Go on, crack it, son. Go on, have a crack, son.
40-yarder.
Why not? Archie. Back to Fernandez, to Bergvall. Lucas moves it on to Van Hecke. Van Hecke, look at Destiny or Bentancur. Now back to Destiny. There we go. Move it on to Matisse. Great ball to Matisse. Matisse now back to Udogie. It's good football. Gets it across. Oh, so close. Solanke was there just to tap it home. It's so unlucky. It's another corner kick here from Tottenham. Destiny Udogie and Matisse Tell starting to link up. Oh, it's cut out by their centre-back. Solanke was there to tap that one.
Some good effing football we're seeing now, says Daniel Larson. Completely agree.
Is it going to be an in-swinger, or are we going to go short and change the angle? We have here. It's
Have
on to
a hit,
Lucas
Lucas.
Bergvall. Loads of time.
Have a hit.
Oh, my
Can't get it
God.
off
He
the ground.
can't shoot. He just can't shoot. He's had 3 or 4 of them now, and every single one of them has failed to beat the first man.
We need
Mikey
the shooting practice.
picks up a throw-in.
Starting to play now, says Brett. 100%.
Yeah, we're starting to move now. We're starting to ball out now.
Yeah, Charlton almost looked like resigned to. I think their hope, their plan was probably only to be 1-0 down, or even just 0-0 by halftime.
Big up Bob Moss as well. He's the second one in from Fermanagh today. We're getting a little bit of an Irish Hotspur cult up there, are we, guys? By the way, spread the word to the Spurs fans up there, the Irish Hotspur boys. Well, I would greatly appreciate that. Bergvall. Tyler says Mikey Moore. There's definitely a player there. Just needs to put it all together. 100%. I just think it's the consistency of the decision making, the end product, the consistency.
Well, maybe it wasn't against Brentford. It wasn't even totally decision making. It was just finishing, and then today has been more decision making in his case.
Gray.
Good ball
On to Mikey
down to
Moore.
Archie
Good
Gray.
ball again. It's not a bad ball in that. Matisse! Oh!
Right
He went
there
for
to
the
do that.
overhead. Got it on target, just didn't generate enough power in the end.
Yeah.
Good effort, though. This is better. See, this is the sort of stuff me and Jack all love. This is the football we want to see. We are roaring like a car just out of the NCT, just out of the garage after a service. You put fresh oil in, fresh brake pads, you're raring to go. We are silky right now. I've just turned off my screen. Back on again. Here we go. Charlton go along. Mopped up again by Ben Davies. 2-0 is still a dangerous score. It is, but look, Charlton have offered absolutely nothing. Like I said, coming into this game, if anyone was listening to their owner on TalkSport, they didn't really want to be here tonight. It's basically, we beat Cheltenham in the last round. Thanks for the money for that round. We're going to concentrate on the championship now. Van Hekke moving forward here. Lots of space. Tries to fight Dom Solanke. I don't mind the vision. Just slipped when he's passing. Mikey Moore, good battling though. Unlucky kid. Van Hekke, good defending. Bergvall mops it up. M&M, Mikey Moore. M&M's, that's what we're going to call Mikey Moore. Because M&M's are tasty too, and so is Mikey Moore. Van Hekke. Into Rodrigo Benton-Class. Back to Gray. Benton-Class onto Mikey Moore. It's disrupted. Benton-Class has it again. Oh, that's just classy. All the way back to the goalkeeper. It's so classy. And he takes it back off him. Van Hekke. Benticourt starting to dictate this game now. He's even nutmegging referees with the pass. Moves it on to Matisse Tell. He's got time and space here. Taking it to the fullback. Looks to go outside. Looks to pull it back. Destiny Udogie's there. Lucas. Can he find Archie?
Ben Hekke.
Benticourt telling him to recycle it across to Davies just to find a bit of space.
Ben Davis. Show for it, Solanke.
Out to Matisse. Come on, Tal. Tell him what time it is. Let's go.
Tell him what time it is. Tell him the time.
Bergvall.
It's tell time.
Van Hekke. Unleash it. Van Hekke, a good pass.
Oh, if only that
Lucky.
slipped.
He's getting excited there. I thought he was going to let
I
rip.
think Fernandez went down there.
I thought he was going to let rip there, Jacko.
Fazzy Radfar saying, big up, lads. Keep up the great work. My favorites. Thank you, Faz. Some really kind comments from people like yourself in the first and the pre-match build-up as well.
Some of you guys knocked my confidence at halftime giving out to us for giving out to the likes of Lucas. So appreciate that, Faz. Thank you very much.
Some very kind comments in the pre-match build-up, though.
Mm-hmm.
Fernandez took a little bit of a knock there. Seems to be hobbling a little
Is he
bit.
limping? Yeah.
He's not moving
good.
right.
Get him out. Bring someone else in. Make sure he's all right. Batiste again, time and space.
Yeah.
Every time just draws players into him. He makes him do something to
that's
himself.
a great ball from Matisse Tell.
Oh!
He's got to do better with that. He's got to do
We're
better
knocking-
with that, Archie
we're
Gray.
knocking on
What
the door
a
for this
ball from
third.
Matisse Tell. Great run by Archie Gray, but got it.
Oh, well
Tell?
done. Go on, Matisse.
Tell?
Ref.
Lucas Bergvall battling.
Well
Doesn't win
done.
it. Solanke wins it back.
Ah,
Solanke wins it
Dom.
back
You
very
animal.
well.
Ref, okay.
Ref, can we get a foul
Okay,
there?
ref.
Ref
He's
has been
chopped
letting
him
a
like
lot
he's on
go,
the-
to be fair.
He's chopped him down like he's on the Irish Sea. Come on now.
Letting a lot go, which I do like, Ref. He's probably a championship referee. That's why we don't recognize him. Lucas. Good ball from Ben Davis into Bentancur. Out wide to Mikey. Mikey does well.
Oh, Mikey. Okay, ref. Okay, ref. Okay, ref. If that context was outside football and you've got a guy bringing a young lad down like that, he's called something. Please book him. Give him a yellow.
Skin that guy live there. Well done, Mikey.
Look at this quick feet. Where are you going? I'm going on the outside. And you, not beg
through your
you.
legs.
Goodbye. Nuts.
Croquet.
Unreal.
Through the legs, Croquet. Actually, a decent save there, but maybe need to get more power behind it. Archie Gray had more time than he thought.
Quote of the day. Tell him what time it is.
Pedro
Appreciate
Porro
that.
coming on. Danzo coming on. Van de Ven coming
let's
on.
go.
Throwing on new
Let's go.
defenders. All new
Yeah,
back
just get
lines.
some minutes. Get some minutes in the leg. There's an opportunity here for Van de Ven to unleash one here. Ben Davies has had so much time and space. Come on, Kevin. Big Kev. Home alone.
It's my man, Big Kev.
Yeah. Mr. Home Alone. Oh, it's a good opportunity for Kevin Danzo to get up there and dunk on them with a header here, by the way.
Yeah, let's get a little Danzo dunk.
Bended Cork, great game.
Oh, what a classy one. He wasn't as good in the second half, but in the first half, unbelievable. Unbelievable
Rodrigo
performance
Benton
in the
class.
first half.
That's why he's earned the name Benton class, Jacko. It's a good performance from him.
Some of the challenges he won in the first half too. Just won every single thing.
Charlton making about 15 changes here as well. It's so much so the line's confused with what's going on.
Lino just got a speed rush of orders.
Like chicking on match day,
Yeah.
Jack. Speed
Lino
rush.
turned on the DoorDash, the Uber Eats, and
This guy's gone for the Jude Bellingham look. Right, this is boring. Let's get on with the game now. Come on.
probably about 6 players have entered the pitch.
Yeah, about that.
Fernando taking the free kick here.
Even though Porro's on the pitch. Interesting. That. I wonder if Fernando's going to be set piece taker moving forward. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Savio. Number 17. They're just going to hold him off here, it looks like. They're just holding him off a minute. They want him to come on his own so that he can get the love of the fans here. Smart move by the Zerbi. Could have brought him on with the rest. Said, no, we're going to make sure the fans love you. It's a good ball in.
Danzo.
Oh, Danzo!
Danzo dunk.
Jack, I told you there was an opportunity for him to dunk on them straight away. Kevin Danzo with his first Tottenham goal, and it's a beautiful header. Mr. Home Alone, Kevin fucking Danzo. He's absolutely dunked on him.
And he looks like he took a beating
And,
from it.
and
too.
he doesn't
looks
even
a
want the
little bit-
physio either. He doesn't even want the physio. He's just pure raw brawn, this guy. It's a beautiful ball from Fernandes, by the way. What a delivery. Kevin
Oh,
Danzo
throws his head at
dunks on
anything.
him.
What did we say? He throws his body in front of everything, Kev.
Honestly,
Oh, great finish. Put him up
I
front.
question if any other commentator out there said what I said about Danzo coming on straight away and dunking on them with a header. I don't want to hear Dave doesn't know
Danzo
football.
donkey.
It's unbelievable.
Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Danzo.
Danzo.
Danzo
Dunkin'
donuts.
Danzo.
Dunkin' Danzo donuts.
Oh, the chat's got to be buzzing with Danzo's first goal. Let me get in
Come
and have
on,
a
I
look at
love
these
this guy,
comments.
Kevin. I love Kevin.
They have to. They have to. Let's see what the chat are saying.
Love Big Kev.
Okay, now my computer wants
Dave
to
called
take
the
15
Danzo
years.
dunk. He absolutely called the Danzo dunk there.
Told you.
Big Kev.
Told you.
Bring him on. Bring the big man on. Look what he does. Dunks it into the net.
Oh, what's my Danzo
And he's
song?
taking a beating from it. This is why we need him against Brentford. He throws his body on the line for anything. Throws his head at anything. It's a magnet head.
Rhythm is a Danzo. He's your sole companion. Dunks on people in the air.
Put him on a poster, Big Kev.
Oh, hang that one in the Louvre, Jack. Hang it in the Louvre. Rhythm is a Danzo. He's your sole companion. Dunks on the opposition in the air.
He'll dunk on anyone, beware.
Well done, Kev.
Wasn't even
He's
allowed to
home
celebrate
alone.
it. Wasn't even allowed to
Kevin
celebrate it.
Danzo.
Blood gushing from his
He's
head.
home alone. Kevin!
He'll be fine.
Go. Oh, Danzo,
Take
you
more
bring a
than
lot
that
of
to
joy
bring
to
down
my
Big
life.
Kev. Take more than that to bring
Oh.
down Big Kev. Need to even exchange the jerseys. How much of a warrior this guy is.
What an
Also, he is
entrance, though.
absolutely
What an entrance.
ripped.
Comes on, scores, goes off, changes his jersey, gets some Vaseline on the eyebrow, and comes back on. What a warrior. He's the new Højbjerg. Remember Højbjerg used to come on with bandages and everything.
Bandage within 2 minutes. Any bets on that? Can you do that on any of the prediction markets? Prediction of a
By the way,
bandage?
if someone got on that quick fast with Danzo to score, credit.
Danzig with myself, says Neil Shafton of dancing in the Danzo. Dancing in the moonlight. Danzo in the moonlight.
Danzo in the moonlight. Everybody.
Everybody feeling what the Big Kev.
And I keep Danzo on my own. Oh, there we go, Mickey.
We're going to get a Mickey run.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Come on. Oh, my God. I'm in such a good mood now. Stark contrast.
Savio now been waiting for a whole year.
Yeah. David Spurs dens. You know. Honestly, if you haven't subscribed, that shout alone deserves a subscribe. And if you haven't smashed a like, I think it also deserves a smash on the like. That deserves at least 50, so we should be getting over 200 now.
Yeah,
and then we'll go with Dan. And the songs that are provided. Jack's on full floor with them today, same as myself. Come on, guys. We're not even at 50% here. If that was the Tottenham team off 50%, we'd be going mad. Sit back and relax now, Jackal. Oh, Danzo. Still not afraid to header the ball.
Boot it out of play. Bring in Savio. Boot it out of play.
There we go. Come on now. Let's get him on.
Maybe there's that window. Yeah, here it is.
Here we go. Come on, Savio.
Savio. There he is, the 85 million pound man. Coming
Let's
on
go.
for Solanke.
Solanke coming off.
Who's going up
If
front?
he's tell up front.
Tell up front, maybe.
I did say this could be an experiment with Savinho coming into the side.
So
again,
it could be Savio on the right or the left. Mikey Moore then playing on the left or the right. Mikey Moore giving 90 minutes, which makes sense, actually, since Mikey Moore might be headed out on loan still.
Yeah. And Matisse Tell up front.
Matisse Tell up front.
If I've called that again, honestly, he needs to get me in as assistant. Or opposition teams need to get me in.
Oh, lovely ball from
Here we go. Let's go, Berger.
Class of Pedro Porro.
Let's go, Bergval. Oh,
no
my Lord Jesus.
Was.
No, Jack, you're supposed to praise him. Tell him he's a good guy and he done well there.
I have no idea what that was. Who even that was
Well
for.
done, Lucas. You done brilliant. Well done.
Pedro Porro, though, had a nice first-time pass to build out from the back there, though, which is kind of the poise and just the class that he has in possession.
So Savio gone right or left?
Ben Davis.
Oh, Mike Moore's over on the left, so Savio's gone right. West Brom and Newcastle 2-2. Yeah. Here we go. Porro. Come on, Pedrito.
Someone drop deep for him.
Let's see if we can ping a 60
first touch is here.
here.
Oh, he's running at him.
Oh, Savio
Savio plays a beautiful
good ball to Porro. Good ball to Porro. He's loads of time. Plays it back. Here we go. Matisse. Oh, it's blood. Saved. It's deflected right at the goalkeeper. Unlucky Matisse.
Right at the goalkeeper. Maybe.
Savio already looks good. Draw 3 players in there. Beautiful ball to Porro.
No, it's not deflected.
Oh, right, didn't take a deflection. It's just right at him.
There. We need to send half of our squad to the Harry Kane finishing school.
Charlton looking to come down the right-hand side. Loads of time and space here. I don't know where Pedro's gone. There he is.
Over the
It's gone
top.
over the top.
There he is.
Danzo.
Big Kev.
Well done, Kevin.
Sees everything.
Who's at home? It's Kevin.
Sees everything, Big Kev.
Oh, Home Alone and Kevin Danzo got to be two of my favorite things on planet Earth. Take your time, Danzo. Show the Zerbi you can't touch
Yeah,
the ball more than
let them
15
come towards you. Well done,
Bergvall.
Bergvall.
Good
Well done,
ball.
Bergvall. Good layoff.
Right, let's go, Mickey.
Good timing of the pass.
Let's go, Mickey. Fernandes.
Lets him short there.
Sells him short there. It's
And
a ball in
leads to a
behind.
chance now for Charlton.
Come off. Oh, Mickey
Van
Van de Ven. That's all right.
Good
He's
save
there.
from Pinsky. Poor giveaway from Fernandes created a very easy chance for Charlton. And then also, I would prefer if we not have to use Van de Ven's recovery speed in a game like this.
JMX says Mikey's going to cook on the left. Tyler says we got someone that can actually play ball. Fair. We are Spurs TZ says one of the actors from Home Alone 2 just died today. I didn't know that. I'll have to go and say a prayer, light a candle, and go into mourning now. I like Home
Tim
Alone.
Curry.
Do our forwards practice shooting at the goalkeeper?
Yeah,
William.
really.
It seems like it, William. And then we've
Who
got
has the
this
Emerson Royale reverse mullet? And Neil, that's funny.
we've got Andrew Burnett there, Jack.
Yes. Andrew Burnett. Been quiet today. Just want to say it's been great to watch a competent Spurs team.
Yeah.
I get the negativity, but I am Lucas over Connor all day long. It's fair. I mean, I don't really rate either, to be honest, Andrew. But I would probably, if I had to pick between the two, I probably would pick Lucas over Connor Gallagher.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Andrew. Thanks for all the support, Andrew, though. You've been with us for a while now. Appreciate your support, man.
Yeah. Very kind of you, Andrew. Very kind of you. And I did see your comment earlier as well, actually. You know, I know you were disagreeing with me. I just want to let you know I did see it and appreciate the thoughts on it, my man. Big up, Andrew. But look, to be honest with you, I'm with Jack. I don't really rate either. But at least with Bergvall, I know he's going to run about. You know, with Gallagher, it's not guaranteed. So I do agree with you. I would prefer him over Gallagher. But it's like picking between Richarlison and Solanke, though, really, innit? If you know what I mean. But big up, Andrew.
Ooh,
And you know
free
what? I love
header
that,
there.
Andrew. We don't have to agree, but you can still listen in. I appreciate that, my man. Flexibility of thought. Legend. We
Lazy
need Kudus back ASAP. Kudus in the number 10 will be cooking.
Lazy, it's in. He's the mighty Danzo. This Danzo is money. He does, or maybe I'm missing the song.
Where is he? Where is he? I can't see he's coming.
It's above.
Oh, yeah. He's the mighty Danzo. This Danzo is money. Yeah. No, let me...
Does what he wants him to do. The mighty Danzo. I'm not being funny. He'll talk you right of your shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's
I
it,
think we're getting
Jacko.
that wrong, though, to be honest. There he is.
Big up, Nick. Good to
This
see
guy's
you, Nick.
causing us some problems.
It's nearly time for Saint Nick. It's heading into that time of the year. Good to see you, though, Nick. I miss you, my man. Hopefully you and the family are settling into the new place. Good. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Mickey Van de Ven onto Bergvall. Fernandes dropping to receive it again. Gets turned.
The tune of Private Dancer by Tina Turner.
Private Dancer.
Tina Turner.
I'll have to refresh myself on that one, actually. Oh, no.
Mikey Moore.
I do know the song.
It's Bergvall.
Just trying to work it through my head, Nick.
Put Archie Gray in a little bit of trouble there, Mikey.
Where's Gray playing now? Midfield. Oh,
yeah, you would assume. Tell he's got space here.
Oh, he's loads of space. Mikey Moore's with him.
Savio.
Play Savio! He's gone for the back heel. Unlucky. It's Pedrito. Matisse Teller's back post. Teller's back there. Back post for Matisse.
That was a great pick out from Tell. That should have been a goal.
Fernandes, back post. Matisse is there.
Good run from
good
Mikey
ball.
Moore. Way to show for it. Mikey Moore, good turn.
There
Archie
we go.
Gray is definitely in midfield now. He's probably taking up Bentancur's position.
Savio.
A little
Savio
heavy, maybe.
beats them.
Yeah, a little heavy.
Just too much. Too heavy.
Quick, though. He's quick.
Do we play 3 at the back against Newcastle? Do you know what, William? You know me. I'm not a fan of this 3 at the back whatsoever. I'm just not a fan of the three at the back. I think you put three at the back, it does sort of become a very more defensive, I would argue. Seekin says Irish people just love a sing-song, probably more than the English. Yeah, look, we do love a sing-song, just
especially in the pubs.
100% we do. Yeah, 100% we do. We're known for music all over the world. Hendry says, yes, we Irish people love to sing. Whether we can or not is a different story, but we definitely give it socks.
Savio.
Here we go. Come on, Savio.
Good turn.
Take him. Burn him. Burn him.
Oh,
Show me some Brazilian flair. Show me some Brazilian flair. That's a free kick. That's a free kick.
Got bullied there, though. He's got a quick turn of pace, though, Savio. I like that.
He's very good with Xavi Simons. Where did they play together before? PSV. Oh, you're hoping Xavi Simons can sort of help him settle in quickly. Big win. Kevin! And he does it.
Just, come on, you man. He's like Tarkovsky. It's like Tarkovsky and Ben Mee had a child.
Imagine being in front, competing for the head, and then all you hear behind you is, Kevin!
My favorite thing at Brentford when Ben Mee was there, though, was any time Ben Mee, would win the header, they would always scream, "Me!"
Yeah.
My favorite thing. We should do that with Kevin Denso.
Yeah, we should. Charlton looking for their second attack of the game inside 80 minutes. What useless. There we go. Brilliant. Good defending. Who was that? I think Ben Davies.
Mickey Van, good win. Great win. Great win. Referees let a lot go tonight. Ball over the top to Mikey.
Not bad ball, that.
You got to stick your foot up there.
I just couldn't get it under control. If he did, Matisse Tau was through.
Good shove. Anybody in Australia able to get access to the Carabao drinks? Or any Asian
is that what they are? They're a drink company.
Yeah, I think they're a Thai drink company.
Didn't know that.
I'm wondering if they're available in Oceania somewhere, since we have a lot of those in the house.
Do I do river dancing? Davey, I think you can look at me and I think you know the answer off that one, to be honest with you. River dances, if you look at them, you've got to be super, super fit. You're up there for ages. It's just constant movement. I'm definitely not a river dancer.
Oh, Ben Davis had... Oh, my Lord. How did he turn backwards there? Ben Davis, he had the most obvious passing behind.
Although all of my sisters did do Irish dancing growing up, to be fair. They can Irish dance. I can't. Well, I was stuck into my boxing, my GAA, and my soccer.
Well done from Archie Gray in midfield to Lucas.
Back to win a 3-0 against Preston.
Kevin, great ball into Fernandez.
Well done. Good ball out wide to Savio. Good touches. Here we go. Give me 2 step overs.
Ooh, he was trying to play 1-2 with Fernandez. Got blocked. Fair play by the Charlton defender. Good defending.
Well done, Savio.
Win this. Doesn't win it.
Archie.
Archie with a nasty challenge on the Charlton player.
Right, Marvel, that's yours.
How do you pull out of that?
So
where are you pulling out of that? When you have to win that. Almost a goal.
He got away with that. He pulled out of that challenge. He didn't want it. Lucas
pulled out of the 50-50s.
Did not want it.
William Webb, 76% possession, 145 passes forward, 24 crosses, 104 backboard passes. It's amazing they even count those. 17 long balls and 144 successful passes in the final third. William Webb, our stat man.
I love that, William. Keep coming with them stats. They're useful. Dave does can stomping. Twinkle toes Harris lowered the Spurs. Oh, you guys are in good form tonight. We've got this from Jerome. Jacko, did you guys see Simmons for Savio introduction? The lad looks bigger. I think it's all about...
Savio! Oh, my Lord, he's scored!
Oh! On his debut, and he's giving it all this to talk in his ear. That's obviously towards me about his end product. Absolutely love that from Savio.
What a goal.
You can give me them celebrations all day long with goals like this.
What a goal.
Let's go.
Great way to start off your fucking campaign in a Spurs shirt. Kiss the badge. Kiss the badge, Savio. Kiss the badge. Skins past one. Skins past two. Oh, probably one of the best finishes we've seen all season.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Just reverses the shot to the near
That's the Harry Kane finish right there that we've been needing from some of these players. Absolutely devastating finish. Look at he got some power behind that one.
Oh, it's a goal on his debut. All right, Jack, we're going to have to come up with a song before Newcastle for this guy. He's going to excite us. I love the
Savio,
celebration
Savio,
as well.
Savio.
I love the celebration as well with the talking things. It's definitely aimed towards fans questioning his end product. I absolutely love that. If you can score goals like that, hit back all you want, Savio. Chat,
Already,
what
you
we
can
say.
tell when he gets going at a player, it's scary. The way he runs directly at them and just the tight control, close feet. He's got the little bit of pace and agility to his game. And that was a great fucking finish.
But you know what? I credit
Look at Williams Barnett is on. I think we might have missed that.
Oh, did he come on? I do credit Jerome though. The minute he put in the super chat about Savio, he scored.
Yes, thank you, Jerome.
Let's go back
when he's saying
that,
he
though,
looks
Jack.
bigger. Yeah, let's go back to that. Sorry about that, Jerome. Did you guys see Simmons in the Savio introduction? The lad looks bigger. Clarify what you mean by he looks bigger. He just looks bigger than when he was at Man City, or
no? I think he's on about Simmons looking a bit more bulked out, Jacko.
Yeah, I wasn't able to pick up on that, but I imagine since he's injured, that's one of the things you do work on. Oh my lord, Savio.
Well, the thing, he can't keep making me make noises like this. The girlfriend will get jealous. Well done, Savio. But look, the thing is, he can't do anything on his legs, can he? So he's just probably sitting there doing weights all the time, Jerome.
And to be fair, people accused him of being a bit lightweight last season.
Yeah. So while he's injured, why not work on that? To Jack's point.
Savio.
Fernandez. Good ball.
Savio.
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 Savio. Oh! What a debut! Who questioned the £85 million? It is worth every fucking penny with the excitement and adulation it gives us. Savio at the double on his debut, the new signing, 85 million down the drain. Savio scores again. Come on! And he's took the corner flag with him. And do you know what I love about that? Jack refused to pass it. Get out my way. I'm burying it.
Look at that close control of the box that he has there, though, Dave. He's just dancing around people. No problem. That's the thing, is that if he gets a little bit of a finishing edge to his game, when you have that sort of close control like he does here, look at the close control. Look at this. Look, he's just dropping players.
He's dropping bodies. It's like a war zone in there, the amount of bodies he's dropping. Drops one. Get out my way. Pussy, yo. You get out my way, too. You're a pussy. Puts it in the back of the net. It's beautiful. Honestly, I take back everything I said about Savio. He could very quickly become my new favorite Tottenham player.
If you have close control like that, all you need is just a little bit of a finishing edge, and you will be dangerous. Savvy goal, says Nir Aviv.
85 million down the drain. Savio scores again, and all the rival fans are going to cry. We're back. We're back. The Super Tottenham. We are back. Come on. We're behind, though, Jack. We've got a few chats in there we've missed.
Yeah. Lastly, to Jerome, since every time we've tried to address it, I feel like Savio scored. So I apologize about that, Jerome. What I did find funny, too, is Xavi Simons, I didn't know, spoke Portuguese. Or maybe sort of half speaks it. He was speaking Portuguese. And his accent was very Portuguese-esque. It was pretty interesting. But thank you so much, Jerome. I apologize that we had to keep cutting it off. And then from Brian Dempsey, 48 months.
Good to see you, Brian. Where have you been?
Months. Thank you so much. That's a long time. Saying, all right, Dave and Jack, just for F's sake, missed it. But my mate saying Mikey is trying some things. Come on, you Spurs. He started off where he missed a few moments to create something where he did quite poor, to be honest. But after he scored, Brian, he's grown in confidence and it's looked dangerous. So a very, very, I don't know, like a mixed game for Mikey, where he's looked really dangerous at times, but he also had a very, I would say, nervy start to the game where he looked like he had no confidence whatsoever. But once he scored, confidence was flowing through him. That's what I would say. But I'm glad that your mate probably wants to see Mikey do well. Spurs concede from a set piece. Lloyd Jones, who scored for them against West Ham, scored an amazing goal against them against West Ham at the back post. Charlton fans can leave with something. But yes, Brian, I would say Mikey Moore, once he scored that goal, which was an absolutely laced effort, I didn't really get to see all the replays. I wonder if maybe the goalkeeper could have done better with it. But once he scored the goal, he grew in confidence tremendously. Thank you so much for the support, Brian. Jay Milano, for the boys, let's effing go. Party mode now, Jay. Get your takeaway orders in, everybody. Let them know in the chat. What are we getting? Any Carabao Cup beers? Let me know. Did I know I asked that question and then Savio just started absolutely banging them in. Did anyone close to a Carabao Cup beer? Is that even close to anybody in this chat? Big up, Jay. Get the beers out. Get the takeaway orders in, everybody. Takeaway man's got to be busy tonight. Savio, can he get a Hattie? Can he get a Hattie? Does he want a Hattie, or does he want to set someone else up? He's trying. Plays it off to Pedro Porro. Played it a little behind Pedro, or Pedro needs to set himself up a little bit better there to sort his feet out. Savio and Pedro are already combining well. Just the close control that this guy has. He's just dropping people for fun. Also on Savinho's interview, what was funny was he's adamant, it seemed like, that if he wasn't a footballer, he would be a farmer, which I found very funny. He said something on the lines of, he said like 2 or 3 different answers about him wanting to be in the farm. He said his dream destination for vacation is the Brazilian countryside, not the Brazilian beach, which is what everybody else probably would have answered. And then he also said something about riding horses was one of his favorite things to do. And then he said if he wasn't a footballer, he would be, I think it's Spanish. I forget it. It's like not vecino. Vecino's neighbor in Spanish, but it's like bertrero or like vaquero. Vaquero is cowboy, I believe, in Spanish. But he said some version of, like, since Spanish and Portuguese can be similar words, but very different pronunciations. He said something on those lines for being a farmer or a cowboy. So maybe he's a big fan of the Yellowstone series, which I'm in the middle of right now. I'm in season 4. I know it came out a long time ago, but lots of things on my list of TV shows, and I eventually just felt like I needed to give it a crack, and I have enjoyed it. Wasn't a big Kevin Costner fan, but I'm actually liking him a lot in this TV show. Caballero. Gaucho. El Gaucho, that's right. Has Van de Ven just come out injured? Or is it maybe just an elbow to the face? Looks to be holding his face. There's Carabao beer, and then there says Carabao beer on the advertisement board, Vinfuego. I kind of knew it wasn't. I think it's a brand of drinks, isn't it? Because on the advertising board it says Carabao beer. If you guys have picked up on that, maybe more of you guys have been paying attention to the actual game than the advertising. But it did say Carabao beer. I did know it was an energy drink before, but I was thrown a little bit off by the flashes on the screen. Pedro Porro already getting into fights with the linesmen and with the referees. He's 5-1 up, to be fair, Pedro. Van de Ven is bleeding now. Ben Davis was given the goal. Really Savio's goal, but it might have taken a deflection off of Ben Davis. Who really cares? It's a goal at the end of the day, and it was created solely by Savio. Chop Cheese saying, I told you boys, that's my Savio. That's fair. Chop Cheese went very early on the Savio praise and love. Very, very true.
Yeah. Fair play.
Yeah, I kind of knew originally, Andrew, it was a Carabao energy drink, but I was thrown off guard by the Carabao beer advertisements. So it must just be a brand of different drinks. Like maybe if Red Bull made a beer.
Did you get Big Shop 7 and Dark Song G there, or?
I caught up with a few of them, but I think those came in.
Sorry.
We are on Big Shugs, 4 months. Thank you, Big Shugs. Savio, he's a yiddo. He's a yiddo. Game changer.
Yeah. Look, what's exciting is he's just come on and took the game to them, isn't he? Don't get me wrong. I think De Zerbi probably was actually very clever with how he's used him here today. 1 second. I think, if he would have brought him in from the start, would he have had the same impact? The fact that he could bring him off the bench when the game's done and dusted, I think it certainly has helped Savio. Can Mikey Moore get there? Unlucky. I think it certainly helped Savio come in and make that instant impact. And he's been devastating with the space as well. Absolutely devastating. Kevin!
He is a proper yiddo in the fact that he's been wanting to play for us for so long.
Yeah. Blow it up now, ref.
He's been wanting to play for Spurs. Game time, 93 minutes. 5-1. Sorry, I forgot to give the goal to Charlton. 5-1 to Charlton. 5-1 to us. Easy cruising after the 37th, 38th minute, pretty much. I mean, it's been all Spurs. Nice to see us pack on a few more. Mikey Moore had a great day. Dark Sun G saying Roberto De Zerbi will make Savio our star. Come on, you Spurs. What a debut. I think already, even though he did score the goals, already I think what's been proven right is if we're going to have Tell still playing on the left, so many times he just gets triple, quadruple marked. They have to now respect Savio. They know he's going to, if you leave him alone with just one player and Pedro Porro overlapping, they're going to punish you. And they're going to look dangerous. So that's what's good. We are going to maybe finally see some balance on both wings. Dark Sun G, big up, my man.
Do you know what though, Jack? I'm going to walk away from this optimistic because we could sit here and say it's only Charlton, but we've made hard work of Colchester, Middlesbrough, teams like that down in the Championship and that before, and we've been knocked out by them. So, fair play to us. We've absolutely ripped Charlton apart here today. And I've got to praise Roberto De Zerbi for his use of Savio. Like he said, I think if we would have brought him in from the very beginning, when the game was still in the balance and stuff, would he have had the same impact? The fact that he's brought him on, we're already, 3-0 to the good. Charlton are just sitting back. The game's over. It allows Savio to come on and showcase his attacking ability. And with the space, he's been absolutely devastating. And one of the big things, that we've been speaking about a long time was having them players in the forward area. This guy's come in, 2 goals. Now, I know the second one, I think people are giving to Ben Davies. It's really Savio's goal. But, that's the sort of impact we need in the forward line. And I think it certainly leaves Spurs fans walking away here tonight, dreaming, probably waking up with a stiffy and wetting their lips for the game ahead and see what Savio can produce. And also Omar Mamouche is expected to follow up, over the next day or two as well. So exciting times ahead for Tottenham Hotspur. We got minutes into Van de Ven's legs, Porro's legs. Danzo got out there and grabbed his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur as well. Ben Davies got minutes into his legs after his long-term injury last year, played well as well. A good confidence boost for Van Hecke. All round, a very, very good and successful night for Tottenham Hotspur. We certainly won't be the laughingstock for the next couple of nights anyway. Brilliant from Tottenham. Come on. Into the next round.
Absolutely. Destroy Newcastle, says drop kicker teacher. It's good confidence going to the Newcastle game. That was the aim. That was the goal. Q7 is saying that pretty much the target and the aim today was to win convincingly and then carry that into Newcastle. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Delighted to be in the next round. Some good performances as well.
Man of the match, says Minfuego.
Yeah.
Who would you give it to, Dave? Hard to say, maybe, because Bentancur got taken off early. I thought he was exceptional in the first half.
Yeah.
But Mikey Moore grew into the game, even though he had a poor first 15 minutes. He really grew into the game.
Yeah.
And
Fernandez was brilliant today as well.
Solanke's hold-up play was fine. I'm not sure if it was, and he had a nice goal. I'm not sure if it was man of the match worthy. Hard to say.
I would go Bentancur or Mikey Moore.
Yeah.
I'd go Bentancur or Mikey Moore for me, personally. Although, look, there's other good performance. You could argue Savio off the bench with his impact. Probably put himself in with the talking. I thought Fernandez was very good today as well. But yeah, I'll probably go, because Mikey Moore played the 90, I'll give it to Mikey Moore tonight.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
What do we do with him, though, moving forward? Keep him? Send him out on loan?
If he wants to stick around, I'd be happy to keep him around. But if he wants game time, I think he could benefit from the game time, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because I think he has shown that he's got ability, he's got technique, he's got technical skill. It's just decision-making, end product, still big question marks. when it comes to it. And it was, I will say, a rotated Charlton team. So that also needs to be taken into consideration, because when he came up against Brentford, he didn't really do much of anything. And he had the three best chances come his way, and he fluffed all three. Could that happen against a Newcastle or another Premier League team? Is a big question mark. We're just watching some penalties between Bradford and Burnley and seeing Marcus Edwards, former Spurs man, put into the back of the net. I would say if he wants to stick around, learn from De Zerbi, maybe take some tips, whatnot, here from there from a Savio, or just learn from some other players, get used to the system, just be around. I think I would love to have him stick around if he does want minutes after seeing maybe not a large sample size, but a decent sample size from this preseason where he wasn't really that great. Maybe in the Brentford game where, again, he wasn't great. And then this game, he showed something, but I do wonder if the argument that he might need the minutes is completely valid at this point. I think I'm 50-50, Dave, really. I'd be happy with either.
Yeah, look. For me, I would make the
this
argument.
Was his first good game. The other, he was poor against Brentford, and he was poor in preseason.
He was good against Hoffenheim, I suppose, in the last game of that he played before the season as well.
Poor against an Auckland.
Yeah, he's been poor largely over the course of pre-season. But you know what? I make the case, like, again, out on loan, you're taking yourself out of the Zerbi's thinking. Then all of a sudden we bring in someone else and he doesn't get a look in. I think for me, I think this is a time he needs to stick around. I think there's a lot he can learn from Savio. I think there's a lot he can learn from some of the experienced players around here. And I would argue, I think it'd be better for him to stick around under De Zerbi and let De Zerbi mould him rather than go out on loan. That's just what I would do with him, personally. Look, I know he's missed big chances against Brentford, but you're hoping as the season goes on, that sort of improves. I just think if we send him out on loan, because I question, everyone says about game time, but usually game time is there to, but like maybe learn things and stuff like that. But with his ability, he's very good at running. He can skin players. I get the question. The only questions you have around him is around the consistency of the end product. But I think that will only improve at Tottenham Hotspur. I'm not sure that's going to improve by sending him out on loan, personally. It's just hard to know what to do with him. Like 1 week, I'm like, do you know what, loan him out. Then the next
last
week
you were saying that.
Keep him. Yeah, it's one of them. But personally, if I was advising Mikey Moore, I'd tell him to stay around. I wouldn't be pushing for a loan.
I think that's probably a fair angle, that if you were Mikey Moore, you might want to stick around for your own sake if you really do have aspirations of trying to get into the Spurs team. And also, you never know with injuries. You never know with whatever situation you find yourself in. Like with Vuskovic. Vuskovic could have easily played a lot of minutes last season. Didn't look like he was going to, but he would have definitely played tons of minutes. And he then went to Hamburg, where he did exceptionally well, and then got his move to Brighton. So you could say that could also work out for Mikey Moore, where if he were to move to the Bundesliga, let's say tears it apart like a Vuskovic did, he then really raises his stock, but then he might get a big head like Vuskovic did and might want to leave. Or if he sticks around at Spurs, De Zerbi notices that, sees the loyalty. De Zerbi has, to some degree, pointed out that it is good to keep some of these young players around. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out.
I just think if you're young, I just think when you're young, although it's hard, you and the people in your camp need to really have a good understanding of where you're at. And I think Mikey Moore is certainly a player that can fashion a career for themselves at Tottenham. I think the ones that don't back themselves look to get out and start forging their career elsewhere. I just think Mikey Moore has the talent. Same with Luca Williams-Barnett. For us to sort of just nurture them our way, personally.
Chop cheese, we need to see this in the Prem. Let's take this momentum into the Newcastle game, and I'd love to see Marmoush available as well. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Definitely question marks of whether we start Marmoush straight away, for sure. I wonder.
But I think Savio's put himself into the starting lineup for sure.
Definitely. Seeking, saying, remember Grimsby last year with Manchester United? Come on, you Spurs. Listen, I think especially the fact that we won 5-1, I would say also, I know we didn't look amazing in terms of periods of that first half in possession, but they weren't creating really much at all. Charlton. Whereas, like, for example, that Grimsby game against Man United, that was a hilariously entertaining game where Grimsby were all over Manchester United, and they dominated them for periods of that, where I don't feel like Charlton actually really laid much of a glove on us. They just made it difficult for us to break them down, and we made it difficult on ourselves, where weren't taking enough risks. There was a bit of sloppiness at times down the right side with Moore, Bergvall, and Gray in that first half. So we were almost more our own worst enemy than I would say Charlton was really doing a whole lot to stop us. Whereas to your point of the Grimsby game, that game was just funny because Grimsby arguably looked more like a Premier League team than Manchester United did actually on the day. So it wasn't like, thankfully, it wasn't one of those games where we really were like looking at it like, shit, are we as bad as Charlton? Are we really a championship side? I think once some other players came into the team, we started to flex our muscles a little bit more. And I think at one stage, right, William Webb's stats also proved it, was Spurs just need to be a little bit more quality, show a bit more risk in their play in the final third, just be better once they get into the final third. Because what was the stats? 77% possession at one stage, that many passes into the final third. The shots were starting to fly off as well. We just need to be better, and we started to show it. Shawnee Maddox saying, I'd consider keeping more for 6 months just because until injuries, we might be light. That's probably
very
maybe
good point.
That might be the best.
Good point.
That might be the best way to do it. 6 months, keep him around. Then once Kudus is back, Odegaard, I'm not sure his timeline. I think Xavi Simons will probably come back around halfway through the season.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say anything about Kulusevski. I feel like the guy is almost dead at this point, but we never know. But I kind of agree with Sean's. I think a lot of people maybe should take Sean's. It's almost the halfway point where give him 6 months here, give him another 6 months halfway through the season. I don't mind that. Big up, Sean.
Yeah, big up, Shawnee.
At Sweeting saying between Fernandez and Moore should go on loan, but they should have a recall option in it as January things might look different. Q7, I always like Q7. He's a bit like yourself, Dave, so it tells it how it is. Saying he performed versus players he should be playing against. The weekend showed he can't do it at the top level. He needs to go on loan.
Yeah, look, that's also a fair point, but I'm sort of with Shawnee. Until we're guaranteed to get Maddison back up to full fitness, Kudus back in and up to full fitness and that, I would actually keep him around up until January. And then if these players come back, establish themselves, and there's no route for them to get minutes, then fair enough. But I think for now, I'm sort of where Shawnee Maddox is at. But Q7, I take that point. You know, them chances last weekend, player at that level takes 2 of them. I stand by that. You know, so I do see the argument. I do.
Del Boy saying, great watch along, David Jack. Thank you so much. Thank you, Del Boy. Thank you for the kind comments. Lots of kind comments today.
That. Very, very kind, Del Boy.
Jacob Anderson, legend Jacob Anderson, 54 months, elite member as well, Jacob. So kind to us. Good game today, boys. I know it's very early, but I think Savio has the potential to be one of the best wingers in the next few years. I'm excited to see what Marmoush does as well. Big up, guys. Come on, you Spurs. Straight away, what we felt like we were going to get with Savio was shown, right? He's good at taking players on, skillful, really close control, has like the ability to just drop players like to the ground with the fakes and the hesitations. And I'll say, someone brought this up in the chat, I forget who it was, but that finish he had was similar to that great goal, if you remember, that they were saying Kudus scored against Leeds United last season, where took it inside, took it to the edge of the box, and then finished it at the near post. It was probably the best goal I think we've scored this season from Sabinho. That was class from Savio. Class finish. Hopefully we get to see that against maybe a better opponent.
What an introduction. What a way to introduce yourself to the Spurs fans, and it certainly leaves us wanting more.
Absolutely.
Certainly leaves us wanting more, my man. Really good introduction. And look, it gets you excited, right? You know, we've seen how many forward players have we signed and they haven't come in and even made that initial impact. This one leaves you excited, really excited. You know, he take away the goals. Straight away, he got on the ball. He took 3 players in, opened up space for Pedro Porro, delivered a perfectly weighted pass for him in behind. You know, there's just little things I've seen there tonight that I'm getting really excited about. And he can go either way, if you notice. You watch him tonight, he can go left, he can go right. And even for the assist for Ben Davies tapping, look at the composure the guy showed. You know, he didn't rush it, didn't rush the shot, realised the avenue wasn't on, fake shot, you know, took his time till the angle opened up. There are things that maybe Matisse Tell rushes, maybe Mikey Moore rushes that time. This guy showed unbelievable composure in them moments.
Patty Higgins saying, thanks
Devastating.
as always, lads. Who needs Sky Plus? Enjoyed the commentary, laughs, and the songs. Gotta run. Thanks, Patty. Really, really
Thank you,
kind, my
Paddy.
friend.
I
Big up,
do
brother.
appreciate that, my man.
Dark Sun G saying, imagine seeing Savio and Kudus on the same team. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah. That gets me excited. That does. Kudus in the number 10, Savio on the right, Matisse Tel off the left. That wets my lips. You've got dangerous. You've got players that can run, the ability to be able to link up, take players out of the game, and hopefully the end product. Yeah, it's certainly going to be very, very exciting. If we get them three together, Spurs are back, baby. Without Omar Mamouche up front, then.
What I don't mind too about, I know De Zerbi has hinted at moving Kudus more to the number 10 role just to accommodate, I think, for Savio as well as just for the sake of injuries and whatnot.
Yeah.
You would say Kudus, what we did see under Thomas Frank, this guy can hold a ball up against 4 or 5 players draped all over him. So him playing in the number 10, I think there could be some question marks about sometimes his timing of the pass or his willingness to pass, but he would be able to hold the ball up really well in those tight spaces, Kudus, because he showed he could do that with his back to a defender, which is sometimes necessary as your number 10. The number 10 has to drop into those half spaces, be aware of what's around him, which players are about to close in on him. But with Kudus, it was just funny. Even if he didn't know the guy was there, people would barge into the back of him and they would just bounce off of him. Like Dave said, he's kind of a bit of a tank, if you will.
Yeah.
So I actually think there's something there to be said about him playing number 10 where he might be able to just hold the ball up against people and then be able to just drive at a back line. Then once that's happening, you got Tell on the left running full speed. You got Savio running full speed. Marmouche, if he's in the team, the pace he has, that could be devastating. So I like that idea of Kudus for the time being while Matterglass continues to be out injured. I think that's actually a decent option. But Kudus, we don't know. We've got no word about his availability, and I doubt he would be able to start this weekend. He's probably another player that, like we saw with Van de Ven and Porro, might come in off the bench type of thing for the next game. And then hopefully by the weekend after that, then he's available. Tartan Spurs saying Germany would be a good move for Mikey, but he would need to be playing regular minutes for that to be worthwhile. However, I think there is a place in our squad due to our injury record, so he will get minutes for now. I think that's kind of where Sean's at too as well. Tartan Spurs. I liked Sean's comment. Dark Sun G saying today, Savio and Danzo's first goal for Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Love it. Is that Danzo's first?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm delighted for Kevin Danzo. I'm absolutely delighted. Every other header he takes usually goes way over the bar, but this one he's absolutely dunked on them, and I'm delighted for him. If anyone's deserved the goal and to be able to get the adulation of Spurs fans, it's certainly Big Kev. Buzzing for him. He's
been more a guy that's good at clearing headers than he really has been at attacking the set pieces. That was also what was funny about Van de Ven and Romero. Sometimes they're kind of accused of being better in the air from attacking set pieces than they were at always defending them. Whereas Danzo, it is, like Dave said, almost Højbjerg-esque. Like within minutes, he already has a bandage on. Just the guy throws his body at everything. And even one of the headers, like Dave said, that he cleared away when one of the strikers jumped for it, I think he headed it almost 20 yards up the pitch from the clearance. I love those kinds of players. Like I said,
Could have done with that against Brentford at the weekend, though.
That's how I want my kid to play. If you didn't have all the skill in the world, I'd be like, listen, you got to learn from guys like Big Kev, just the guys that just put everything on the line.
Yeah. That's the thing. Sometimes if you do lack this technical ability and stuff, make up for it in other ways. Hard work and, excelling in the other areas of the game, the dirty side of the game. And that's certainly Kevin Danzo.
Definitely. Dave and I have soft spots for those players. Davey Shire saying, I love the passion of the calls today. Davey, Cobbers, appreciate you both, and the awesome chat as well. That. Very, very kind, Davey Shire. Been with us for a long time. Appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah. And hopefully you're okay, my man. Big up.
Thanks for another top stream, says Tartan Spurs. Always a pleasure to listen to your thoughts as well. Keep up the great work. It never gets on notice. Thank you, guys. Really, really appreciate it, Tartan.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit distracted post-match here. My missus isn't too well, so I'm trying to coordinate too here. But so I am a bit distracted. I don't feel like I'm giving you my fully best here, so I do apologize, everyone.
It's been very entertaining. I'm still not seeing, maybe I've skipped over them since the chat has been busy, but I definitely need the takeaway orders from people or whatever people are enjoying the rest of their evenings with. First win of the season for Spurs, hopefully many more.
People are saying 5 takeaways, Jack. 1 for each goal.
Got a big order coming in.
Yeah.
Spurs must have won.
Every kebab on the menu at that point.
Spurs must have won. Big orders coming in, everybody. That's how massive we are. All the takeaway places all of a sudden back in business.
Love that. My favorite Indian would be ringing me now probably next weekend. You know, Dave, you're back winning. Are you coming down?
Big John Bush, chicken chow mein, double chow.
yeah. That's the type of order.
Everyone get your Big John Bosch orders. Absolutely, just rattling them off.
I love that.
Playful Spurs. Paul Connor saying, when was the last time Spurs scored 5 times at home?
Yep,
absolutely. Question, Paul. That's a great
absolutely.
Question. Not even preseason.
Routed them, put them to bed.
Too darn soulful. Savio, good start. Wait until we see Marmouche looking good, boys. Absolutely.
Yeah. Can't wait. Announce Marmouche tomorrow. Get him registered in time for the game on the weekend. We're back. We're so back.
Jerome saying, for 47 months, love that, Jerome. Thank you so much. Hopefully Saturday we go strong again against Newcastle. Dave, if you had, it's hard to know what the availability, I guess, of certain players is for Newcastle. Is Pedro Porro ready? Is Van de Ven ready? I don't know about Van Hecke's performance today. It felt like not really the best opponents to judge a defender against. I know he'll probably play regularly, though, because I think he is De Zerbi's man. He played exceptionally well under De Zerbi for him. So that's kind of the confusing part about Van Hecke. Is I would say he's had a little bit of a shaky start. But he played so well for him under De Zerbi. So you're just kind of waiting, I guess, for that to come true. And he was good under Hertzler. Like, I thought he was good under Hertzler, personally. It's just he's had a bit of a rough start. Davis, I actually thought, was the better of the defenders, at least in possession.
He was good today. He was good today, Davies. Actually, believe it or not, considering he's not a guy I would put in my possession-based team. He was actually good today in possession.
I'm not even sure if that's a rag on Van Hecke. It's just in context, I thought Davis actually had a better performance today.
Yeah. But look, we've got to go full strength against Newcastle. I do think you see Porro back in there, Van de Ven back in there. Hopefully Tonali. Hopefully there's not been a knock there or something we don't know about. Savio then off the right. Yeah, we'll be ready to go against Newcastle. I think we'll give a much better show of ourselves than what we did against Brentford for sure.
Just making sure I'm not missing any new comments from people maybe who we haven't spoken to today. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support from the pre-match build up to the watch along. Very, very nice from all of you guys. Darks NG saying Savio and Fernandez show that you need to spend some money. Fernandez has proven to. I know Tonali's going to be sort of the star man of the signings, but I think Fernandez has been money well spent. With just how long has it been since we've had a real guy who can like spray a pass, pick out like a real devastating ball? And also some of the times, some of his touches, his quality in possession. Fernandez might be kind of the unsung hero or the dark horse of maybe the signings that's gone a little bit more under the radar, you would say, for some reason.
But he's another one. He does both sides of the game. Wins the ball and he's competent in possession. A couple of nice switches of play today. There was a couple of under-hit passes, but I think, as we ramp up the intensity, hopefully we'll eliminate that. But, what we've seen from him, I think we've really enjoyed. You can't forget that goal, to open the preseason scoring with that volley. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. So he shows he's got that in his locker. We've seen him switch play countless of times. But what I really liked today was that half turn for the second goal. I think that's something we've massively missed in midfield. Bentancur is very tidy, doesn't lose the ball and stuff like that. But just that initial half turn and burst forward, we've missed that breaking out from. And he done that for the second goal. I was very impressed with that.
5 guys near Dave. Is there 5 guys near you?
No, there's not. No.
A little bit overrated in my book, in my opinion, Davy Shire. Sometimes, though, a lot of American chains are so much better over in the UK or outside of the US than they are actually in the US, personally. Good show, says Swim Master. Thank you so much. Savio, says Simon Coley. Ricky Nato, better happy days are around the corner. Come on, your Spurs.
We're back.
Just seen Tell limping off after, says Johnny Tan.
Not good.
You hope it's not that. You hope it's just kind of from maybe a knock. He was bullied a few times by the fullback. He was shoved around a little bit, John, but let's hope that's not anything too serious. Ice him up. Paul Connor, how long was Savio on the pitch before he scored? Was that the quickest goal from a debut player?
Yeah, for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, for sure. I think he was on about 2 or 3 minutes, if even.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to get
that would be a stat brought out, over the next 24 hours, Jack, for sure.
I think we'll leave it there, though, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support. We'll see you all very, very soon.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, hopefully, panel show with the Irish boys. Then back again on Friday, a little pre-match stuff. And then Saturday, once again, more games up against Newcastle. Really big game because Newcastle looked good against Liverpool, but apparently did not look so great against West Brom tonight. So that'll be an interesting one.
Kickoff, isn't it? I think it's another 5:30, another 5:30.
Should be at home though, and you would imagine will be well oiled before the game. So let's see Spurs get the first win at home in the Premier League, right some of the wrongs from the previous weekend, and maybe also, to be fair to Brentford, they've been smashing teams left and right. Actually, our scoreline against them doesn't look as terrible now with how they've been smacking up some teams recently.
Yeah.
Even Everton look like they're off to a flyer. Crazy. So I don't know what the Premier League has in store for us. Although
I believe rumours are dropping there. Real man enjoy. Man City are very interested. So if they lose him, they're in big trouble.
Yep. I think we'll leave it there, though, everybody. Have a good rest of your evenings. Thank you. Thanks, Stevie Frazier, for the claps at the end as well. Thank you, sir. And we will all see you next time. As always, come on, you Spurs. Thank you for all the love and support. See you all tomorrow.
We're back.